Yes, sir. Up in the building. Scratching into the mouth for Monday. Salute the workers. Salute Big Tony. Family. Family in the building, Dorian. Crockett. Salute the Raw already. Salute. Somebody ain't hit the like button. Somebody ain't hit the like button. Salute. Oh, there they go. The numbers matching up. Salute the workers up in this motherfucker. Scratching into the mouth of Monday. Salute. Yeah. What we doing today? How y'all doing? Y'all survived it. Y'all survived it. Bulldog weekend. Storms all over the place. Snow crazy around here. Toyo was out there driving in the snow, y'all. Driving in the snow. Made it home, though. Y'all, salute. I made it home, you know. Shit was crazy out there, though. You know. Salute to y'all. How was y'all weekend and everything? How everything was going? What it looked like? Y'all know how we do. I was doing a breeding this morning. Okay, Crockett, they go to workers. The workers is talking. Let's see what the workers talking about. Crockett said I was doing a breeding this morning. Got my foot tangled up. Fell face down in the mud. I was pretty pissed off at first. Then I started laughing because I looked over nice and they still going. Salute the workers. Salute the workers. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Crockett. Salute the workers. My bulldog brother Dickie up in the building. Salute. Salute. Real talk, Crockett. Real fucking talk. Hey, salute the workers. That's what I say on that, Crockett. That's a good one. The work still was getting done. Yes. Hey, got that breeding done. Scratching harder than a old dirty motherfucker. Salute the workers. Salute the quick. Yeah. Hey, make the numbers match up, man. You know what I mean? Whoever it is that ain't hit that salute button, y'all know come in here, hit the salute button when you come in here. We gotta say it all the fucking time. Oh, hit it. There they go. They hitting it though. They hitting it. They try and hit it. Salute. They try and hit it. Hit that salute button. Who else? Who else? Who else got some work they want to talk about? Salute. Salute Crockett up there getting that work done. Salute. Told you I made it home from a hell of a shift this morning. I made home driving the old Hyundai. Snow like we had like about seven. We had like I don't even want to say Crockett. This is a little light shit to you. You probably be like, man, what the fuck was that? Yeah, it was low, but it was enough. It was enough driving in that shit around here. But everything gravy. Roads clear again. It's about 30. It might be 40 degrees now around these parts. It might be 40 degrees. Might be 40 degrees. Who we got? Zeron in the house? Zeron, hit the salute button, man. Hit the salute button. Welcome in. We rapping now. We rapping now, bro. What's his name? Zero? What you call him? Zero? That's Zeron. Zeron. Crockett called him Zeros. Oh, you talking about the temperatures up there. The zeros. Okay, Crockett, my fault. I'm all fucked up. We got a new work up in here, Zeron. Hit that salute button, Zeron, when you come up in this motherfucker. Hit that motherfucking salute button. Zero in. That's what it's. Okay, I got you. I got zero in. That's what it's talking about. Zero in. How about that part? I like it like that. Zero in. Not zero. Zero in. Zero in. That's what it's. That's how you supposed to say. I like that. If it's zero in. Cuzzo, big sexy in the house. Salute. How much snow y'all get? We only got about 7 inches. Crockett, don't even laugh. Oh, zero Nicks. Okay, zero Nicks. Damn. Damn, okay. I try to hit you with the zero in, like you was zero in on a motherfucker. Hey, I try to hook you up. We got nicknames and shit down this motherfucker and all that too. Salute. Make the numbers match up, man. Like and subscribe, zero Nicks. Zero Nicks. Welcome to the motherfucking joint. You must be a worker. Salute the workers. We in the projects. This where we just talk about what we want to talk about in here. We easy listening, you know. We just the workers, it's just the workers. If you're a worker, you know what I mean, like and subscribe, man. Tell another worker, man. That's what's up. Shit, man. Let me see. Let me see here. My wolf up in the motherfucking building. Salute the wolf, RBG. You already. You already. Roll it up if you smoking. Pour it up if you pouring. We big boys around here, so we don't be looking at times and shit. If you niggas can't do it, you just can't do it. Don't tell on the ones that can. That's how we rock around here. Don't be jealous and tell on the ones that can do it anytime. They do what they want. They bulldog calendar is different than your regular calendar. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all know how we treat it. So anyway, pour it up if you can and roll it up and strike it up if you doing it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm doing. So you know what I'm saying? And you could talk about what's up. Dogs gonna be taken care of. Didn't take care of them today yet, but they will be taken care of. Didn't take care of them today. They will be definitely gotta make a tractor supply run again today. Yeah, definitely. What else? Tractor supply today. Worm medicine today. What else? Something else. Something else. Try worm medicine today. Boom, 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 boom. I already went out this morning when I came. Yeah, we already good with the y'all already know how to like to get the brown rice. I had to get that this morning, start get that. Boom, boom. What else? I don't know. It's something else I'm forgetting to leave out. But usually I get y'all to run out. It's about every couple of weeks I hit y'all with the same old routine. Bong hit, Crocker hitting the motherfucking bong up that bitch. Your good bong hitting motherfucker. Good bong. Oh, the numbers matching up too. Salute the workers. I hear you, Knicks. I hear you, Knicks. Hey, listen, what I was gonna say to y'all. Anything good? Anything good? Big Tony, anything good? What we gonna chop up on today, Big Tony? What we gonna chop up on today? Somebody talk about something. What y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to talk about today? Y'all know? Y'all should have been waiting. Y'all shouldn't. Y'all should have been already geeking in the corner. You know we was scratching into the mouth of Monday. So as soon as motherfucker cut y'all loose, y'all should be already popping off. What's good today? Crockett already told me he did a breeding this morning. I already told y'all little things I did. I had a tremendous last shift. I worked on Sunday. I had a tremendous last shift. It started snowing like a motherfucker from beginning to end of the shift. Slid my ass on home. And I literally slid home with the car, slid into the driveway. It didn't mind. As long as I made it home. Thank the Lord. You know, I prayed a couple times when I was out there too. I prayed at least 3 times out there. I ain't even gonna front them tractor trailers and stuff. I prayed at least 3 times while I was out there. But made it on then. Told y'all that. Couldn't really sleep. I don't know my truck drivers out here not or whatever. My truck driver. Live your life. Salute. My Boston Connect. Salute. Know about your truck drivers and shit out here. Or whatever. But y'all know when y'all been driving so long. Milkman Voodoo breeding. Salute. You drive so long and the vibrations, and I'm just driving a car, but the vibrations of driving so long, hours and hours. Like, do y'all when y'all come home, your shit still be vibrating for a minute? For a minute. Y'all know about that part? That part be vicious. When your shit still be shaking, still be shaking, man. Still be shaking. Still be vibrating from different things. When you putting a lot of time in different on the driving. Just wondered if y'all which y'all did y'all go through that type of stuff too? Do y'all go through that? Cause y'all driving them big rigs and different trucks, y'all different vibrations. You know what I mean? Different. You know, I'm from Baltimore. I'm going from Baltimore to VA and shit like that. Southern Maryland. I'm going all over the place. So Baltimore potholes to different terrain, all that. So you got different shit. Once you get used to it every day, that shit don't be happening. Shit, Twan, Twan. Mine, I must have messed mine up, Twan. I'm telling you, man. Mine ain't coming. Mine came in late, Twan. I've been driving for a long time, a long time, a long time. Where you driving at, man? I'm telling you, Twan. I think I must have did something. My shit messed up, man. My shit still be messing up. He laughing. Salute to you, Twan. Salute to you. You know I was gonna ask y'all because y'all driving the big rigs, but you ain't gonna nigga, I've been driving a long motherfucking time. This shit is happening. But I was thinking maybe y'all had some shit y'all do, some training or some shit y'all do. I don't know. Some shit it's a term for I don't know. Maybe I was trying but Twan said shit, he just used to it. All right, that's what's up. Twan said he just used to it. That shit ain't nothing. All right. It do take a toll on your body, though. He told us it do take a toll on your body. Yeah. Shit. Hey, I feel you, my nigga. Salute to you. Oh man, don't talk about that. Hey man, my shit. Yeah, you ain't lying about that part too. You ain't lying about that part too, man. Oh my goodness. Guy had the gloves. Driving gloves is official. Back gone. Twan only working on. I think I got about eighth of back left. Now I got about a quarter, 10 grams of back left, man. My motherfucking back gone, man. I lost all, man. That shit gone, man. I'm glad I'm already in my 50s, man. I'm already in my 50s, man. I only got a little bit back left, yo. A little bit back. Cause I'm a worker, man. This worker talk. When your back missing, when you get to your 50s and 75% of your back is donated to the work. You know what I mean? This is where you hear that shit in the workers type, in the workers shit. Down here we talk that shit. Motherfuckers talking like that. You know what I mean? If you still got your whole back in your 50s and shit, man, salute to you. But I say, man, how much work you did, man. We want to see your work. But we want a motherfucker to be able to have it back, get good eating and all that type shit. But I swear, man, you get the 50s, man, you had to donate over half your back to the work. I don't know. Where we came from, man, my motherfucking back, I'm just telling you, man, I only got about 7 grams, 10 grams of back left. HB, salute. The whole Baton Rouge in the building. Oh my goodness. Salute to y'all, man. But y'all the niggas that's out there walking, young, walking, stay active. Especially if you blowing. Now I can't, I was blowing a lot too. I work hard, play hard. You know what I mean? So I can't, I can't even really complain for real, for real. Like I said, I donated my back to the work, so I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping off that. And a little bit 10 grand back I got. That bitch vicious as a motherfucker. It's alright. It's hard as a motherfucker. It's vicious. You need that strong back. Tonic roster drink. I ain't know he had none. I ain't know he had none. Okay, okay. All right, now I done did it loud. I told you what y'all weekend was like. I done told y'all, man, y'all gotta be talking about my back and some more shit. What's up with y'all niggas? What's good? I see that breeding you did another milkman jump. I thought you already did that breeding, Crockett. Which this a part two? This the milkman. What? Let me see what you said. I thought you did that breeding already. Milkman and what? Let me see where it's at. I thought he did that breeding already. Oh, this one Milkman and Voodoo. The other one was Milkman and Fat Bill. Okay, this one Milkman and Voodoo. Okay, I got you. That's that's both of them bulls in the back. Bulls dogs in the back of them dogs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right, Crockett? Is we right, me and Raw? Me and Twan said that's bulls in the back, ain't it? We know it's ready come. We know it's ready be. It's what you said, Milkman and Voodoo, nigga. I know you saying that, nigga. You say it's Milkman and Voodoo and motherfucker and Milkman and Fat Bill. Fuck y'all niggas talking about bulls for. We just doing it like till we get used to it, man. We just saying, man. You know what I mean? We know what it is though. But that's the bulls in the back though, right? Yeah, he said yes sir. Okay. But yeah, we gonna start getting it right though. We gonna start saying we know what you're doing, the Milkman Voodoo and the Milkman Fat Bill. Salute that. The Milkman Fat Bill though different. If Milkman Fat Bill got that black up in that motherfucker, with that bullshit too though. You know what I mean? But bulls, uh, well I know know I know you know what you cooking on. You cooking over that motherfucker. I see. We watching you. We watching you, Crockett. We watching you. We watching you. What'd he say? Got that Nate stuff. Bond, the Undertaker. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Damn, I ain't even turn the laptop on. We good though. I turn it on if y'all want me to. Look up some pedigrees or something. But we good. What y'all niggas talking about though? We freestyling, chilling. I'm talking about what y'all talking about. We just scratch. We just know. I just let y'all marinate this time so the gamblers could get they money up and shit. So usually y'all know I'm scratching into the mouth of Monday. So I let a motherfucker marinate, because they know I'm coming out that bitch. But I let it marinate for a little bit. Say motherfucker, say man, that motherfucker ain't coming. That motherfucker ain't coming out. Yeah, go ahead, get the money up. Get the money up. This was the day, so y'all get that money today. That's what that was for. That was for the gamblers today. Just a little hold back. Hold me in the corner, boss. Don't let me out yet. Don't let me out. Don't make them niggas get that money out. Salute. We up in this motherfucker though. You thought we wasn't? Snow and all that shit. We up in this motherfucker once again. And we need about 90 more, gentlemen. 90 more. I don't know. We got zero. Zero Nicks might have subscribed, and he probably bring some more workers. We need like 90 more. Then we gonna be up in this motherfucker for real. Monetize us. Monetize us. Monetize the workers. Monetize the workers. Yeah. Hey. Uh-huh. Cortland up in the motherfucking building. Salute, Cortland. Yes, sir. I crept through. I slid out this weekend. Little couple shows. I visit. I come out. Ooh. Slid through Fat Bill. Show Fat Bill them some love. Fat Bill was telling them real numbers over there. Y'all know I wasn't gonna let y'all forget that. Fat Bill was telling them real numbers over there. Y'all heard it from a legend himself, You know, and it's on y'all side of the town, on the white side. Crockett, it's your man's in them. It's your man's in them. You know what I mean? Big man style, big man style. But told you the real numbers, told you the real bulldog numbers. Yeah, told you the real bulldog numbers. And I like that about him. I like that about him. He ain't try to do what other motherfuckers do. You know what I mean? Cause the water's flowing a certain way. He don't give a fuck. He gonna say what the fuck he gonna do it bulldog style on that note. I salute him on that. Salute Mike Dan in the building. Salute brother Mike Dan. Salute. March 14th is the South Bottom Show, HB. You right down there and don't know where the fuck the date is on the South Bottom Show, man. It's March 14th. Salute the South Bottom Show. I know you know. You doing what you supposed to do. Making sure motherfuckers understand it's March 14th down there. Salute. Um, nah, but salute Fat Bill for giving out the real numbers, man. And they can hate it all they want to, but man, we was talking about See, when you talking to when you ask a motherfucker a question like that, it's gonna be different. See, cause niggas be saying that them numbers that niggas was saying was just, salute to the workers, but like y'all, and I say I'm gonna let y'all be great. I ain't gonna shoot y'all down and nothing like that. Y'all listen to the legends and shit. But like we talking about different dogs. I told you, I guess we was talking about different dogs. That's the only way I could see that shit. So we was talking about different dogs. The numbers, them dogs that I thought y'all was talking about, the dogs, but y'all probably wasn't talking about them. Talking about them dogs that niggas be talking about and shit. Niggas be, talking about and shit. Them motherfucking ones. Man, you not getting them like that. They never came like that. Give a fuck how good your breed program is. You gonna be happy. And I ain't gonna say it no more. Y'all could listen to one of the legends said, and Fat Bill said some good numbers. I can agree. I would agree with that. The numbers he was saying to niggas. Now, with that being said, and once y'all understand that, we can really move on. Cause like after that, it's like, like Bloom, you still can shoot for the stars and shit, but let the dogs be dogs. What they is, like, man, them dogs of old, and them dogs is great or whatever. It's good, don't even worry about that shit. And you can have different numbers and be on that 85, 90% level that you talking about. Dogs that can be used. How about that part? Let's just talk about dogs that can be used as working dogs. Not the other shit, not the superstars, Jordans and shit like that. Stop it, stop it, stop it, y'all. Stop it. Not Jordan, no, not Jordan. You don't got Jordan on your yard. You don't got Zebo on your yard. You don't got, stop it. You don't got Mayday on your yard. You don't got better than me. Stop it, stop it. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. And you're only getting away with it because motherfuckers can't prove you different. Like, so it's a grift. But we gonna respect the real shit. Like, if you gonna respect the real shit, you only gonna get that shit if you go there and do that job. So you can't do the job, and those ones that do the job, I'm sure they could do some talking. But us out here and regular breeding dogs and shit, it's a big ass community of us. We still love the dogs. We the majority for real. We are the majority. The ones, the superstar dogs and shit like that are not the majority. We are the majority. So basically, you need to be happy with just making usable, healthy dogs, usable working dogs, and all types of things working. And your dogs can be great in their own way, and probably can benefit you more than some of those old dogs of the past, because you're in a special time now. Whereas though, I'm gonna keep it real for you. You can get what you want off old pretty ass Kurt. You can make your Kurt be a superstar now. Nobody can really. It's minimum people that can get in your business, because like the old days is over. So your pretty ass Kurt can shine like a motherfucker, and you can benefit like a motherfucker. Get trophies, be in magazines. You could get more than those people did back then. Those people got locked up and shit like that, and a little bit money if they got a little bit money. Locked up, killed, and some more shit. You know what I mean? So you in a special position. You in a special ass position. You eating off some gangster motherfuckers. So all you gotta do is be pretty and healthy and athletic. Athletic. And then if we talking about them type dogs, healthy, pretty, athletic, winning ribbons at shows and shit like that, then yes, we supposed to be having numbers like 85%, 90%. Yeah, you supposed to be breed like that to do that. All the dogs supposed to at least have that, be able to do that. Be active out here, be able to get a job, and be a pretty looking motherfucker in a confirmation show structurally sound. Come on now. Me, we could be the best at that right now. So like that's something, and we the majority. You know what I mean? We could talk about the other shit historically and all that type of shit, because they're in our history and they're in our bloodlines and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? But we can't really drag them down to our level, even if our shit is looking a certain, man, they not doing the same job, man. Simple as that. Keep it real with yourself and everybody else. And we could boogie from there. And like, you know what I mean? And get your money. Get your money. Cause like, Queen of Hearts could have got sold into Schoolboy for $800. You niggas ain't selling no dogs for $800. You niggas making more than what Queen of Hearts could have been sold for as a puppy. So think of pat yourself on the back. You niggas already demanding more prices than some of the good dogs of the past was getting. Some of those dogs was given away free and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? We look at the after effects and shit like that, whatever, whatever. Some of the dogs was given to people and shit just to further somebody's line. Money, a little bit money, man. You niggas making money off puppies and pedigrees. So pat yourself on the back already. You already winning. You know what I mean? So don't, so what a motherfucker say they curs. Don't get mad at that. Y'all got some good looking ass curs, whatever the fuck they might want to call it. So what? You know what I mean? They ain't got that job. You ain't got, and I'm just saying curs, you can just say that, I'm just being extra with that. But you don't gotta be worried about the other shit, man. Worry about none of the other shit. You could be proud of that shit. You could be proud of what you got now, like a motherfucker. And make your money how you want to make it. If you want, make some money if you can. Because if people want to buy them, they like them. Don't worry about nobody else. All that other shit or whatever. Now let me see. All right, Crockett. Salute. Wish motherfuckers stop expecting niggas to compare their dogs to old fighting dogs. Shit fucking stupid. Nah, that it's still popular to do that, I guess. It's still popular to do that. It's still popular. It's still popular to do that. It's still popular to do that. Still I guess cool to do that. It's cool to do that, I guess. But like I say, just get them some jobs as usual. Get them some jobs if y'all want to or whatever. Just feed them and keep them healthy, man. The main thing. Feed them, keep them healthy. Don't get overwhelmed with them. Don't let them get you overwhelmed. I think I watched Hunter Man joint, Schoolboy joint with Hunter Man, saying he was saying some of the shit some of the same shit I be saying too, like basically like when you got that when this the best dogs gonna be where they can get the best attention. In Toyo's words, the best dogs, if you got good stock, they always gonna be where you gonna get the best out the doors that's getting the best attention, the most attention. Who could bring the best out the doors? Who not overwhelmed? Who's not overwhelmed? The care. We all said it. We all said it last week. I think a couple weeks ago we said it. How much the hands and care and our imprinting on the dogs is very much important. It's way more important than the bloodline and all that. The bloodline and all that shit. Your hands and your environment and how that dog is being brung up is gonna be way you could make or break a bloodline with that. Your dogs ain't acting the same as that man dogs. Y'all got the same shit, but he putting more into his dogs. That's common sense, man. That's common sense. That's common sense. But anyway, that's y'all got me talking. I asked y'all, talk about something. I ain't gotta reiterate that same old shit we've been talking about. I was just talking because y'all ain't saying that. So what you saying is that the confirmation show is the new box killer. Killer, this is what I'm saying honestly, killer. Any competition you can get that dog in, active competition, the better for the breed. You feel me? Feel me? All that other shit in the dark and all that type shit, whatever. That's for the motherfuckers whoever could get it in. You know what I mean? Salute to them. Overseas, all that, whoever them niggas is, we ain't talking about them. We talking about the majority, us, the ones out here talking about the dogs now, and we talking about our yards to each other and all that type shit. And we're gonna be talking about the historical shit, but so don't get it twisted. We're gonna be talking about that shit and all that. But I'm just trying, and I'm just, trying to keep it real. Like, we still could be proud of dogs that's not doing that. Like, not doing that. It's other ways to get active and do the most you can for your dogs now. You got them. You got them now. You got them now. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, anything you could bring home and be proud of, man. Any competition. Any competition. So I'm not gonna say, and let me answer that because that wasn't really answering your question. That was kind of misleading, killer. I want to give it to you real. Nah, ain't nothing replacing the box. So no, that's not gonna replace the box. Nothing's replacing the box. Far as the nah, you're not replacing that job. Far as like the respect is what I'm trying to say. Far as the respect for that job, you can't. We not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. But it's still a level of respect for you doing something with your dog. Doing something with your dog is always still it's still the real shit. It's always still the real shit. It's the majority of shit that you gotta get active dogs. Even we are the people that the good dogs came from. You understand what I'm saying? Like the majority is gonna be like that. They're gonna come. The minority gonna come out of the majority. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come out of there. You know what I mean? So like what I'm saying, the product gotta be there. You know what I mean? So like they always gonna be where you find them at and all that. But like what I'm trying to say, that job is that job. Leave that job to that job. You know what I'm saying? It's separated from these other jobs. It's other shit. These dogs always been doing other shit. They gotta keep active in all types of ways. If it wasn't like that, you wouldn't even had them good ass dogs. They would have been fell off once you found one or two good dogs, or whatever. It wouldn't be no more. If everybody else didn't get dogs and wasn't keeping them active and doing things with them and stuff like that. So yeah, you gotta have. You know what I mean? Right, right. It's a working breed. Yes, yes. That's all it is to it. It's a working breed. It's a working breed, and it really don't take much. It really don't take much to. And the only reason why, see, this is where motherfuckers get confused. You can't even compare yourself to that shit. That's what you gotta get out your mind. Out your mind. Out your mind. Like far as like, you know what I mean? Like you just gotta keep your shit active. You gotta keep your shit active, willingly active. You gotta just keep them active. That's your job, is just to keep them active. You can't just keep looking at the history shit and talking shit and breeding on history and looking at the dogs. Then that's how a black pedigree could have a better dog than you, because you got a lit up pedigree, but you just talking on the history. You can't do none of the history. You can't do none of the history. And I'm only talking to the people that can't do none of the history. So you can't do none of the history. If you can do it, I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking to the motherfuckers that you can't do none of the history. So boom, you don't have to compare your dogs to the history. You don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Because if you do that and you start trying to breed on that type of shit like that, that's when those type of dogs that you're breeding, those lit up pedigrees, you're gonna be fucking up them pedigrees, because you ain't gonna be having that type of dog that pedigree say. You understand what I'm saying? You just breeding for the pedigree with your shit. And after a while, after a certain amount of time, that's how shit get kind of, the dogs don't match the pedigrees and shit, because people keep just breeding off those pedigrees like that, but they're not doing nothing with them and shit like that. They just using the pedigree. So we all been saying all that shit before. And then you got somebody with a black pedigree that's out here catching hogs, getting ribbons, or out here in the woods catching varmints, getting at least doing that, or even getting show confirmation joints, accolades. A couple of them, or all of them, might be getting all of them. That motherfucker might be getting in all those activities. You know what I mean? Hog hunting, then go bust down on you on a confirmation joint. Then do some other shit, wall climb or weight pulling. Getting them active. getting them active, keeping this blood alive, keeping them active. You dig what I'm saying, Bloom? So now they having a better dog than you that ain't doing nothing with your shit, and you got a lit up pedigree. And this motherfucker over there with medals and things like that, he known and all that, and that's where shit goes at. It's just common sense. It's common sense. But it don't matter what you do because your dog is what your dog is to you. So basically, uh, even what I'm saying, if you want your dog just sitting in the house or whatever, then you wanted a piece of history. That's your right. That's your right. But as we talking about, far as what's good for the dog, if you buy one of these working dogs and you can't do, I'm talking to the guys that can't do none of the historical shit, and you got working line dogs, just get them jobs, other type jobs. That's it, and keep them healthy as a bitch and looking good as a motherfucker, and you'll be winning. You'll be winning. It's gonna be enough work for you, especially if you're dealing with anything wild, the hogs or anything like that. That shit gonna keep you working. And don't even be mad if your shit don't never end up being no hog catching dogs. Long as they were willing to try the job, and don't you had to save them. You had to save them. Boom, boom, boom. Long as they doing that, they still good. They still good. They ain't got never turned into hog hunters. They ain't really got turned into hog hunters. They ain't never really got turned into hog hunters. Because that's what y'all think. They get because some of y'all dogs is too small, this and that, boom, boom. But you want them to stay active. They ain't gotta really never turn into hog hunters. The thing is, just like the old historical times. Did you have to save him, or did that motherfucker didn't initiate? He didn't initiate. He don't want no parts. You know what I mean? There you go, right there. You know what I mean? There you go, right there. Ain't don't make no excuses up. Don't make no excuses up. Nothing like that. There you go, right there. If he ain't want to initiate with nothing that's, uh, nothing that a pit bull, a regular pit bull should be wanting to initiate with, because that's regular pit bull basic 1-on-1 shit. You know what I mean? Prey drive. Anything moving, he should be on. Especially if you niggas coming from that historical speaking shit. See, that's where I tell you could tell from what they breedings was like. Cause some of that shit ain't gonna be wanting to fuck with no hogs or nothing. But they probably would be badass historical dogs. But them boys was breeding so much on that. That's why I call box blind. That now you end up with a dog that don't know nothing about nothing else but that. And sometimes it be bad for that dog. It don't be good all the time like that. Don't nobody really want that. Even then, don't nobody really want that to just come alive when they see that, when historically speaking, when they see the box. You know what I mean? Okay, that's cool and shit, but like nah, that's to me that's not never been good breeding. You know what I mean? You cutting corners and you trying to make a zombie something strictly. You're disrespecting the to me you disrespecting the pit bull itself when you just go box blind like that. Sorry to say that. Like, even historically speaking, I always still liked it. I would never like my dog that was historically speaking, y'all. It would leave a bad taste in my mouth if I had a winter box dog, right? But was scared of other animals. Wouldn't initiate with nothing else but a dog. I really wouldn't want to be breeding that. You shy of pigs and hogs. You shy of different things. That's still a bad trait. It's still a bad trait. Somewhere down the line, something got messed up. Something got messed up, but it got overlooked because of somebody was just box blind, breeding for the box, and they didn't never have a chance to see that they were losing certain things. Far as it, bloom, bloom, bloom. Because at the end of the day, that's still a curse sign. That's still a curse sign. I mean, that's just Toyo talking. It goes back to the old saying: the dog makes the pet, and not the other way around. Killer. Yeah, salute, salute. And all the jobs take effort. So You can't even lose respect for these dogs. Like on other shit, all these other jobs, you don't lose respect for the dog. You even gain more respect because the transference for you to get these dogs to do this shit is gonna be take some effort and some time, some patience and shit. It's gonna make you be a bulldog owner or not. Especially if you transferring the energy from historical shit and you trying to do this and that and boom boom, trying to find your lane and boom boom boom. Yeah, it's gonna take some effort. It's gonna take some effort. Especially if you were a box blind breeding type of dude. You know your dog's shy on certain stuff. You know what I be talking about when I say your shit don't even be walking off the chain sometimes, or boom, 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 motherfucker, you jump, do all types of bad signs, except when the box come alive. That's breeding too much on that. You losing the all around dog. An all around dog is something to build on. An all around dog is something you could build on. That's a solid foundation. All that other shit, when you breeding on it, you're gambling to where as though you don't know if it's going all the puppies going to be doing what he did in the box that you liked, but all of them, some of them definitely gonna be coming out doing all that weird shit he be doing and all that type of shit. You gonna know where that's coming from, all that weird shit that he be doing. You know what I mean? That motherfuckers would just turn the blind eye for because the motherfucker was a super dog inside the box. That's not good breeding to me. But again, that's just my opinion. It's my opinion. Different strokes for different folks. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Dog bark. Let me see what they saying. I got to get out of here, feed this pup. Salute, Mike Dan. Salute, bro. What HB said. I said this before. Only buy dogs from people I know and familiar with their bloodline. Salute, HB. Salute. But yeah, man, just be proud. Do the best for your shit. You know what I mean? Hopefully you got a good all around jump. Hopefully, you know. And if you got one of them jumps that's bred real tight and they from some super duper blood that you like and all that shit and all that, and you might have got slid to, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some shit from experience. You might have bought some shit from somebody that that you really think highly of, but you are nobody to them. So let's keep it real. You probably got the bottom of the barrel shit for top dollar. You probably got whatever they want. You know they don't got the time of day for you, whatever. You know what I mean? But you got something. You might feel a certain type of way when you got the motherfucker. You know the motherfucker don't seem like the ones you be seeing that you seen that they have. This one don't really look it. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Right? Right? Now, I'ma tell you, that shit that happened plenty of times to me. Man, you a bulldog, and if that motherfucker a bulldog, that motherfucker gonna be a bulldog. Simple as that. Don't even worry about it. It might be a motherfucker at the bottom of the barrel. He might be the shy one. Might be from the box blind guys. This motherfucker don't. He shy as a bitch. He don't want to walk. He taking a long time. If you a bulldog, motherfucker, boom, 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 and that jump is really a bulldog, man, that shit ain't nothing gonna stop y'all. Ain't nothing gonna stop y'all, believe me. And you just know from them experiences how to get better and choose better. That's it. You just learn from them experiences and learn how to get better and choose better. And what I mean by that, because those the ones that you really ain't gonna never get better than. And that's what I want to tell you too. Those the ones, some of y'all already know this shit I'm saying. Those the ones that you never really gonna get better than those dogs. Those ones that a nigga slid, you thought he was giving you the bottom of the barrel or whatever, and you put in that work because you know what I mean, whatever you really, you put in that work and that motherfucker end up being something, right? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. You ain't gonna never get no high like that again. That was the one. And unless you do that type of shit, because you want me to tell you why, you gonna learn from that motherfucker, and your choices gonna be better, your standards gonna be different. That one made everything for you. He gonna set the standards. You ain't gonna get beat by a motherfucker, but you always gonna think about that dog. Even if he ain't from you gonna get better dogs, bred dogs than him and all, they're supposed to be better than him. But you still ain't gonna never get to them dogs like you got to that one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because the more you know, the more that's demanded upon you. Whereas though, it's like you chasing the high. Like that was the realest shit when you did that. Boom. Only way you can get that again, like it's gonna be hard. You dig what I'm saying? Because now things you know more. So you know what I mean? It's gonna take more. Boom, boom. It's different, man. Ball and salute. I don't know what y'all think about it. I ain't see you come in the building, Ball. I see you now, bro. He said, throw me my hat. Toya, he ready wear his big hat. Ballin'. This conversation is for the we the regular guys. We you want to talk about the super dogs? I just told them niggas they got to know the difference. So whoever start talking to you, they should know that you talk about super dogs or whatever. And don't put I ain't saying know how the legal shit either. I ain't even gonna say that. Know how the legal shit. But he got high percentages and all that type of shit. So know how the legal shit. Y'all please don't get it twisted. But we was talking about don't get it twisted. Fuck it. Don't get it twisted. But we talking about regular ass motherfuckers. Let me see. Links, I ain't know you was in here even. My fault. My fault. Links, I ain't know you was in here. Salute, Links. Always a pleasure. Okay, you driving? Salute. I'm rolling up, y'all. I'm here with y'all. I'm right here with y'all. Y'all in there. Y'all go ahead and get it cracking. Y'all talk how y'all want to talk. I'm right here with y'all. If y'all say something, I'll join in. What else I was thinking about? Something else I was thinking about too. A lot of shit I be saying, I be hearing designer motherfuckers say it now. I ain't even mad either, cause you know, it's if it's right, it's right. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no ownership on nothing. But y'all definitely can check the timestamps on shit. And if y'all been here, y'all know what the fuck really going on. But listen. But yeah, we remixes and all that shit, so it don't matter. It's like you just make sure the shit is official. Make sure this shit is official. You know what I mean? But yeah, timestamps be on shit, so niggas know when niggas be talking about shit. I've been talking about certain shit for real, but it was something else a nigga was gonna say, yo. Production and performance, production and performance, production and performance. What I was gonna say? What was I gonna say? Production and performance. People breed all the motherfuckers. People breed all the motherfuckers. And then look, damn, I was supposed to have looked into the shit. I was supposed to look into that shit before I. No, I gotta look more into it. I gotta look more into it before I run my mouth, because I don't know for sure. It's just a hunch on different things. Ain't nothing for sure in Bulldogs anyway, but I definitely was smelling something. I gotta look more, do some more research on some shit though before I run my mouth about it. Oh man. I was like, say I thought I was rolling up. I am though. Fucked me up real quick. I couldn't even find it out. No, I can't talk shit. I got to know what I got kind of know some shit. And I ain't doing enough research on the shit. And my shit might not even be right and shit. My little hunch might not even be right. It was I could tell you what it was towards though. It was something like far as like the I remember hearing like I remember hearing, but I can't remember really if it was Pops or not. But that's why I say I gotta go out at Pops, ask him, and then I gotta do some more research. But I think like at one time with certain dogs, like say you had brothers, say you had a litter and all the motherfuckers was right. You know, all of them was right. As far as like you liked them. Whatever you wanted in the puppies, they was there for you. And it was like it was one of them that wasn't. One of them that wasn't. Now, a lot of that we all be talking breeding for performance and all this type shit and all that, and culling things and all that. But I swear, man, people was breeding all they all, all they shit. I guess till they was getting consistently before they getting rid of things, they making sure they squeezing that shit till they find out exactly what they got. And they making sure they not overlooking nothing. Somebody that's bulldog diligent about shit that they invested in their time and cleaning up shit and they little bit hard earned money before they let a non motherfucker's judgment and saying it's trash make them color a whole y'all. No, what they gonna do is squeeze the fuck out that motherfucker, make it color, cultivate, and know what they got in their yard, no matter what, and then find out and be honest with themselves. Now it's up to them if they move forward. And what I'm saying is that they breeding all they shit. Like at least at the beginning, and especially if they had a fire litter, that dumb one that you would think they getting rid of. No, like a lot of them think that's the one that's gonna throw. And a lot of times that's what be the one that throw. It don't be them other firecrackers. It be the motherfucker, the one that don't nobody want, the one that don't that ain't do is nothing. They ain't do nothing with as the younger. And it could have it could have even might have stopped in all that stuff, quitting all that whatever at a job and all that shit, quitting all that type shit. But the other ones was doing the totally opposite. Old head gonna breed that motherfucker before. He might get rid of him now, but he gonna definitely try. Like I say, squeeze. They gonna try. They gonna see if he was good at every job they could find for him. You understand? You understand? They gonna why would because they not gonna get burnt. They not gonna burn themselves and give up something that could be a diamond in the rough. Whereas though that motherfucker, they gonna find out. They might take. They man, listen. They gonna breed that motherfucker. They gonna breed that motherfucker. Now you know what I mean. I'm just saying this, but you know what I mean. I wasn't like, it's different levels to the shit. But I'm just telling you. So maybe I might have heard it from. I'm thinking maybe I might have heard it from some old local farmers and shit like that. But they gonna breed that motherfucker, especially if all the brothers and sisters was performers and shit like that. I'm telling you, all the brothers and sisters were performers. Different motherfuckers was performers and shit like that. And this one acted stupid, acted weird for some reason. The knowledge of these dogs been around so long to where though them old heads know to breed that motherfucker. The old heads been knew that. Been knew that. Been knew that. When a motherfucker called the people and said, man, this one motherfucker to be acting stupid as a motherfucker. This motherfucker stupid as shit. The old head that he talked to gonna say, breed that motherfucker. Breed him, see what he do for you on the breed. That's what he gonna say. That's what he gonna say. That shit been being said. And a lot of times that motherfucker be so good at producing, they keep him a secret. Especially if people seen, if they seen what he did. If they seen what he did, if he had a lot of witnesses far as showing that he wasn't right, they're gonna keep him a secret that they still got him and all that. He a super duper producer. Cause now they're gonna you know what they're gonna do? The mip mop. They're gonna make like the shit, the puppies off of him is coming off one of them firecrackers. The oldest trick in the book. But if they don't got no witnesses to seeing that he wasn't that seeing all the weird shit that he do and all that, then they gonna keep that shit on the low. But they could actually use the dog and dress it up as some other shit. Some other dress it up as some other shit like whatever they say, whatever the names they say for them dogs, cold, breeding stock, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, whatever the fuck, none of the weird shit to cover up all the weird shit. But if it was witnesses to the weird shit, oh that bitch tuck low, especially if like I say, if he come off one of them super duper breedings. You better know that part now. You better know that part. So with that, once you know that part, that lets a motherfucker know do what the fuck you basically do what the fuck you want to do. They say what they want to say. But you can't really say that because we want to keep. Then you're gonna have motherfuckers doing, doing anything. But they is though. That's my argument. But they is already though. You want to try to keep some type of integrity. You want to keep some type of integrity about the dogs, whatever. Whoever doing that, they doing that. The majority ain't doing that. Let's say that part again. You want to keep some sort of integrity about these dogs, some sort of integrity on whatever you doing. Boom, 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 whatever. Whoever's into that, they doing that. Uh, don't think that shit is on. Don't think it's like that for real. But whoever doing that, they doing that. You know what I mean? Whoever doing the integrity thing, they doing that. And it don't be the motherfuckers that be, to me, I don't know if it be the motherfuckers that be talking about integrity. Like I don't think it be the big breeders. I think the big breeders use the words integrity and stuff like that for to sell their dogs, their top dollar dogs. And I ain't just talking about the pit bulls. I'm talking about like the other breeds, working breeds that's getting top dollar for the motherfucking dogs. They use words like integrity and different things like that. You know what I mean? But it sounds crazy to me. It sounds crazy to me. To me, it'd be a grift when people use them words like that or whatever. They just that's just part. That's good salesmanship because basically you gonna know if a motherfucker got integrity or not. We gonna find out. You feel me? So all that you telling me integrity and you using that word is basically you just trying to get me to spin with you or something. And it don't match up with dogs that got hip dysplasia and shit. Like it don't match up with dogs. To me, integrity and words like that to dog breeders and sellers that they dogs. I ain't talking about the pit bulls because we don't have that problem. But these motherfuckers in these other breeds, they get way all this top dollar shit. They talk good as shit and talk about words like integrity and different things like that. But your dogs need hip dysplasia tests and shit like that. Different things like that is things that you have to do on a normal for your breed. So your breed ain't even bred on no integrity or the integrity of your breed and got gone. The integrity of your dog is gone. The structure don't even have no integrity. So what the fuck is you talking about integrity and something? The shit is gone. It's out the window. Niggas is grifting all over the place. Motherfucker, integrity comes with time. We gonna find out what that is when I start dealing with you. Simple as that. It's always been that part. That's a shout out to the motherfucking dog breeders and shit like that that got hip dysplasia tests, need that shit and all that. All the ones that gotta come with tests and shit that we don't gotta deal with. That's my shot to them. That's my hate shot to them. And then got nerve to be having trying to breed to eyes to straighten that shit up. And then be over there talking about integrity and selling them dogs for $5,000, $10,000, shit like that. Grift like a motherfucker. Whole motherfucking market. The dog is a grift. The dogs is grift. We are we one of the few motherfuckers that don't got grift dogs. We don't come from a we don't got we got grifters. We got grifters. We got grifter owners. We grifting like it's grifters in our all in our shit owners and shit. But our dog is not a grifter. The dog we salute is not a grifter. We don't salute a grifting dog. You dig what I'm saying? We don't got a dog that's gotta get hip dysplasia tests and different shit like that. We don't got that. So our dog is more advanced than us, gentlemen. Our dog got more integrity than us. The dog we fuck with got more integrity than us. More integrity than us. Think about it. Think about it, gentlemen. And when you tell a motherfucker, like when I tell Pops, when I start protesting and saying how much I work for the damn dogs and all this and all that, boom, boom. All he do is sit there and laugh. He be laughing like shit when I be saying shit. Laughing like a understanding laugh, like a bulldog understanding laugh. You understand? Like that's when you know, something, something familiar. You know, he laughing and say, "Oh yeah," he laugh and say, yeah, huh." Say, you know what I mean? Like, you there, ain't you? You at that stage. You at that stage, huh? You realize, huh? You realize, huh? You know that type of laugh, like you realize, huh? Boom, boom, boom. I said, goddamn right, I realize. Hey, work for the dogs. Work for these motherfucking dogs. I didn't work for these dogs. So, but it's differences. Some motherfuckers, it always was a grift to them. It always was a grift to them. But when it ain't a grift to you, you're gonna be working for your dogs. When it's not a grift to you, and you really is trying to have them real dogs, oh, you're gonna be working for your fucking dogs. Now, when it's a grift to you, salute to y'all niggas, cause y'all niggas grifting. I don't know what the fuck y'all do. Y'all niggas do what y'all want to do. I don't even want to know what y'all do. You dig what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean. I don't even be wanting to know that shit. I don't even want to get intertwined with it. You know what I mean? I I know the difference. I know the difference though. I know the difference in the talk and the walk. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. Mike Dad, salute. Salute. There was one a time you could leave a banger at home. Not in this day and age. Shit. I'm gonna say that. Shit ain't changed. I'm gonna say this part. Shit ain't changed and shit changed. It's both of them. It's a bulldog world. Shit ain't changed, nigga. Now, is you changed? Either you done made a change, cause shit ain't changed. Shit still out there. Shit still the same. Shit still out there. Shit you could get into. Shit can get into. Either you changing, that's what's going on. You change, boom. Shit still the same. Shit still the same. You gonna get it. You gonna get it like, hey. Shit gonna be out there for you to get into. Shit always out there for you to get into. You know what I mean? Your eyes get awakened, your ears get clinked out, your lens get clear, your eyes, you start listening, you hear, you hear shit you wasn't hearing at first, seeing shit you wasn't seeing at first. Even though you saw it, even though you heard it, you wasn't really hearing and seeing. Boom. Then when you started, now we say shit changed and stuff like that, but nah, shit ain't changed. Shit changed. You changing. You changing. You hearing different. You seeing different. That's all. Cause it's other motherfuckers that ain't hearing and ain't seeing the same shit that you hearing and seeing. Just like when you wasn't hearing and seeing it, it was somebody hearing and seeing it then. So shit ain't changed. Oh yeah, we got shit to talk about too. Yeah, Mike Dan. But what's understood ain't never needed to be talked about for real, for real. But that's why we always could talk about shit that's already been done, and always we could salute it and use it as references to build on and all that. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. For entertainment purposes and shit like that. You know, um, you know, straight like that. That's it. And sometimes people get siced off that shit and they be swearing they got Zebo on their yard and shit like that. Ain't nothing wrong with it, even though I talked in here like I did today and told y'all niggas shut the fuck up. Stop doing that dumbass shit. I know how it is. Once we start talking about historical speaking and shit, y'all start looking at y'all shit. And mine, I do too. And be like, damn, yo, my shit like that. You know, it's just a bulldog dream. You always gonna have it once you got a bulldog. You're gonna be looking at that motherfucker like, yeah, that motherfucker's something too. Yeah. But just know how to come back in reality, gentlemen. That's all. Just know how to come back, shift that bitch back into reality. That's all. Shift that bitch back into reality. And with that being said, y'all can do what y'all want after that. As long as we know that part, I don't mind y'all saying what the fuck y'all want. Y'all got Jeep Zebo 2, Zebo 16 or whatever, Jeep number 9, whatever the fuck y'all got. Salute to y'all. Salute. I ain't gonna tell y'all ain't got it. Be great. Be great. We drops off the information when we can, and then we let y'all be great. We let y'all be great. I remember I used to think I had bad motherfuckers coming up to pops and them all the time. Plenty bad motherfuckers I thought I had. Salute to the bad motherfuckers you thought you had. Plenty of the motherfuckers I thought I had coming up to the pops and them. Man, and every time I didn't have a bad motherfucker, I got mad at pop and them like they did something to me. You did what I'm saying? Like they did something wrong to me. Boom, boom. Then the motherfuckers start telling me I start caring too much about the working dogs. They said, man, you be giving a fuck too much about these working dogs, man. These working dogs, man. Shit happens, boom, boom. Hey, shit. Yeah, you let them motherfuckers be great. You let them be them. They let them be them. You know, let people be great, and everything they choose, let them be great. They paying to be wherever they at, man. They doing what they need to do to be wherever they lane they in. Let them be great. We shit on motherfuckers when they fail at shit, but nobody's, you know, we shit on motherfuckers. We hardcore. We hardcore with the dogs, with people and all that shit. We shit on failures. We shit on failures, but the majority, with all sad to say, the hard pill of it, majority, motherfucker, the majority is failures. The majority is failures. We shit on the failures, though, but you wouldn't have the successful ones if they ain't see the failures or understood the failures. Like motherfucker going out there trying or trying and not being successful for whatever reason. For whatever reason, we shit on them. We shit on them stories. We shit on the old singers that we find out they ain't getting no money. They was all on drugs. They ain't getting no money. They was gave them a car, motherfucker gave them a car, shit. Boom, boom, we shit on them. You know what I mean? But they made the best shit. They made the best type shit though. You dig what I'm saying? They made the best type shit though. We shit on the real, man. We shit on the real. And we treat the real fucked up. We treat the real fucked up all the time. End up being in somebody else's hands that's horning them, squeezing their ass, making a slave out of them. Keep your freedom now that you're free and don't sell your masters, gentlemen. And you transfer that statement into all your lanes that you out here fucking with. your personality, your family, your friends, your circle you keep, your knowledge. You know what I mean? Take pride in all that shit. You earned that shit. You earned what the fuck you know. Fuck that. You earned what you fuck you know. That shit ain't come for free. You earned what you know. You dig what I'm saying? So be careful how you disrespect your knowledge. You dig? So be careful where you placing that shit at and all that motherfuckers disrespecting what you did, where you came from when you try to share it with motherfuckers you want to share it with. You dig what I'm saying? You earned your shit. You know that shit for whatever you got your blood, sweat, and tears, your scars for. You know what I mean? You felt like choosing to give it to another motherfucker, help them out. And a lot of times they shit on you. Don't do that to your scars. Don't do that to your experiences and all that shit. Fuck that. Them shits is real. Them shits is real. You'll find a circle. That's why you got to keep your circle. You got to take pride in that. You'll find it. If you be patient, it's just like good dogs. You find the people you want that you can share your jewels with. You share them where they know you a king, where they know, boom, 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 they gonna smell you. Boom, boom. You know, you got to be patient and you got to treat motherfuckers like you want to be treated. Same way with finding good dogs and all that shit. Patience and putting all your shit into the dog. Boom. And getting the failures. But you did it. You did it. The only way you could find out that dog wasn't right if you did it all. That's the whole thing. That's the only way you could find out if that dog wasn't right. You had to do all the shit. If you ain't do all the shit, you lying. You lying off the top. So how you gonna get mad at the dog to end up being a lie? And the dog still did more than you. Dog was holding back like you was holding back. Dog say, shit, you was holding back, nigga. Shit. And then when you recognize, when you do all of that shit, you'll see the truth in the shit. Good, the bad, the ugly. You'll realize it don't have to be good once you do all the shit. Let me tell you that part too. When you do all the shit that you supposed to do. But the dog just ain't the dog. But it's still a blessing. You found out that shit. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you found out this motherfucker ain't the dog. But you only find out that if you do all the shit. And then it's a blessing. It's a blessing. We used to be happy when a motherfucker. We used to be happy when a motherfucker showed us that our shit. We ain't had to feed that shit no more. Shit, you ain't. That's like a blessing to a motherfucker, working motherfucker. Like, oh, I ain't got to feed this. I ain't got. Oh shit, that was like a blessing. Historically speaking, that was like a blessing. It ain't really an ill ass thing, cause motherfuckers really, man, motherfuckers got. They try and feed the workers. So historically speaking, like, yeah, that was a blessing. When you found out, like, yeah, okay, boom, boom, boom. Nowadays, you gotta feed all that shit. You gotta feed all that shit. It's a different story. You feed all that shit. You breeding that shit, you gotta feed that shit. You breeding that shit, you gotta feed that shit. Yeah. How about that part? But then don't start grifting the public though, because you breed and gotta feed them. Don't start grifting the public and telling them that you selling these dogs and you got these super duper dogs. But you know why you can't tell them that? You can't tell them the truth because you're grifting. If you wasn't grifting, you know it'd be different. Because people gonna want a dog anyway. They're gonna want a good dog anyway. So all you gotta do is really have a healthy, outgoing dog. The people they already got their own dreams. They already have their own dreams. So the best thing to set them up, so not for failure, is give them a healthy, outgoing puppy. You know what I mean? Don't grift them because you see them wide open, eyes wide open. They innocent and shit, and you've been breeding this shit that you got, this experiment you got going on for whatever, and you got the right one for this motherfucker that's get ready that want to spend his money. You got the right one for him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What OTG say last week? 3,500 for that one he was giving up for something that he couldn't use. 3,500. So he got a motherfucker that's coming with the eyes wide open. Ooh, ooh. 3,500 dreams galore. Dreams galore. Got him so mesmerized he could tell him I ain't using this shit. It was a $7,000 dog till I found out this and that, but fuck it. You can get him for 35. Man, the grift is real. And he a legend. He could do it right there. Can't nobody. I dare one of you niggas try it. I dare one of you niggas try that legendary type shit. That's legendary type lyrics right there where you could tell you got it so good, you could tell a nigga this shit was 7 bands. But yeah, I ain't gonna use them no more. I can't use this motherfucker. Y'all can have him for 3,500. I say 3,500. You motherfucker eyes wide open like a motherfucker. Wow, that's 50% off. That's 50% off. I'm gonna say, wow, that's 50% off. Oh my fucking goodness. Hey, salute to Tom for the legendary grift. That motherfucker, man, that nigga ain't turning back. That motherfucker mashing the gas more. This motherfucker seem like he making more puppies. That motherfucker just went through a motherfucker. That motherfucker got a whole building just for the puppies. This motherfucker got thousands of puppies still. This motherfucker is not. This motherfucker acting like he found the fountain of youth. He acting like he gonna be living forever. This motherfucker got breedings on type. Man, this motherfucker gone crazy. I'm telling you, he gone crazy, yo. He had to go crazy. Ain't no way he ain't gone crazy, man. That motherfucker gone crazy. He just breeding. He just breeding. Every day he breeding. Every day he breeding something. Every day he breeding, man. Somebody better check on Tom, man. Somebody better really sit down and check on Tom. They probably can't. He got a bunch of yes men around him. He got a bunch of yes men around him, man. Somebody, man, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way this motherfucker breeding every day. He on this bitch got another breeding. This motherfucker gone insane. This motherfucker in the crowd gone insane with him. They say, yeah, breed him, breed him, breed him. This motherfucker breeding like shit. Man, this motherfucker done filled the whole world up with pit bulls, yo. Salute to Fat Bill again, too. I heard them say that this weekend, too. Yeah. I heard somebody say this weekend. Somebody said, damn, I bet you that make that motherfucker feel fucked up. Every time he look at his good shit on the pedigree, he got Fat Bill up in that motherfucker somewhere. Oh shit. Motherfucker said the good Tom gone and shit got Fat Bill all up in it. They said the good Tom gone and shit got Fat Bill all up in it. Them motherfuckers probably still in cahoots together. One for good cop, bad cop type motherfuckers. Man, let me find out you motherfuckers playing good cop, bad. Man, let me find out you motherfuckers playing good cop, bad cop out this bitch. Fat Bill and Tom got making like they enemies and shit. Them motherfuckers got the biggest grift going on in the bulldog world. Making like they hate each other and all that. The motherfuckers been the best of friends. Motherfuckers gonna retire. When the fuck is y'all gonna really? What the fuck? I still choose Fat Bill though. Salute Fat Bill. You know I fucks with you, man. I fucks with you. And I wouldn't even mind if it was a grift. That's y'all ain't even as vicious as I talk though. Cause if it was, that would be good bulldog shit. If you and him was really in cahoots together the whole time. We would love it if we found out that about 20 years from now, whatever. Like them motherfuckers was in cahoots the whole time. Oh, man, there's pictures of them bitches celebrating it. Man, we'd be like, that's the bulldog shit. Y'all niggas ain't like that though. I don't think y'all like that though. and and y'all probably could fuck up the y'all probably could shake up the world though. Y'all could shake up the world if y'all come back together for a collabo real quick. For a classic Fat Bill Tom Gardner type jump. Y'all gonna have to fight for who gonna be on top and who gonna be on bottom though. Let me stop fucking with y'all niggas. Man, I told y'all talk about something, man. Tom discounts. Tom discounts, man. Tom discounts in 2026 is fucking supernatural. Man, that motherfucker must got top clientele. His 50% off is still 3,500. That motherfucker came a long way from selling them pups for $500. He came a long way from making James Edwards and them mad. When he broke that agreement, they said they made when they made that agreement on the puppies, they was gonna sell the puppies for a certain price. And he went on and jumped out of line on that. And ain't nothing stopped him since. He came a long way from 500 a puppy. So if the dogs ain't getting better, boy, the prices is for him anyway. But salute the work though, cause it's still working. So you gotta say that part. You gotta say that part. Shit, he still be having work. He's still a working line. It's still a working line, and we salute the workers. We talk shit to the workers and all that. You know what I mean? We talk shit to the big hats and shit. We talk shit to the big hats, but we salute the work too. Scratching into the mouth of Monday, gentlemen. Numbers matching up. Salute the workers. What I was gonna say about feed, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. If you can afford it, to my to my niggas that can afford it, man, they might got one or two dogs, man. Y'all, man, shoot for the stars if you got some good dogs. Shoot for the stars, my nigga. Look, I'm telling you, I don't know what type breedings y'all got though, what environments y'all in. To me, that makes a difference in how the dog food gets to working with them. Now, so what I'm gonna tell you is where I'm at. What works for me. You understand? So like, so 30-20 pro plan official, man, for years and years, man. 30-20, I never turned off. Fuck the Ukanuba. I used the Ukanuba before. Ukanuba is top shelf too, top notch shit and all that. Um, but the pro plan, the pro plan, the pro plan, I like it hit different for me. Just for my dogs, the Red Boy Jocko, Snoop, all the dogs I ever had, all the ones I had since I guess for years and years. The pro plan 30-20, years and years, puppies and all that, gentlemen, and all your little extras that you add in. That's a bonus, but just the structure, like so the 30-20 thing, that ratio that ratio, you might choose another brand of dog food, but that ratio itself, and adding whatever y'all add into it or whatever. Now to each his own, you know. Now, like I say, environment and how you carry your dogs plays a part in how that dog food and shit affects them. If you're not working them dogs, getting them exercise, keeping them active, this shit might be the worst for you that I'm talking to you about, because you're not doing nothing with them. So this shit gonna be fucking them up, making them might make them motherfuckers have skin agitations or anything, because too much protein, too much of this and that. So that's why I can't tell you this. I'm just giving it out here for is what mine is, and highly active dogs. So if you can relate to that, then yeah, boom. But yeah, the 30-20 joint, since they puppies, boom, boom. Active puppies and all that, they're gonna be active. I'm boom, boom. And feed mine once a day. And the feeding in times a day only to me is because of how I'm working them. I don't want them to be overfat and be lazy. I want my young dogs though to grow healthy and be more on the heavier side. I don't want to be looking for their weight when they young and shit, trying to find out they lowest or none of that type shit. No time until none of that shit is needed to be found out unless I'm competing or something. Anytime other than that, active dogs to me shouldn't be underweight. Active dogs should be a little bit overweight, but not too much overweight, like 3 pounds, no more than 5 pounds. Over 5 pounds, unless you highly active, you could burn that shit off. You doing too much. But like 2 to 5 pounds, that's good. You dig what I'm saying? That way you don't got no problem pulling that motherfucker out anytime you want to, doing heavy work, whatever, doing activities and all that type shit. He gonna have enough energy and shit to be, and it's gonna do good for him. And goat milk always superb. Goat milk. Once I got turned on to the goat milk, jumping. Deer meat, deer meat is number one for me, but I don't do it constantly. I only would do it, and only because I can't afford it. But it's an affordable thing because if you with hunters and stuff, you can get it on different things and all that. But that's a superb meat. Usually when I'm doing the shit, doing my thing, I usually do a three thing. I do a deer meat, chicken, and fish type thing, just rotating them like that. I don't never give it to them all in one. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I never did all in one. Chicken, fish, and all that in one. I never did that, but I do rotate them. Boom, boom, boom. Uh, uh, you know, just little things like that, just different stuff, just regular shit. Top shelf, I ain't see you in the building. Salute, salute. I ain't even see you up in the building. Salute. Mr. Vernon, I ain't even see you. Salute, Mr. Star. I was running off. I ain't see y'all come in the building. Salute y'all. Salute y'all. Light it up, light it up, light it up, or pour it up. Salute the workers. We scratching into the mouth of Monday. Fights. Clarissa and them. Salute them women. Salute them women, man. Salute them women. I say it again and again and again and again and again. Salute them women throwing them hands like that. Um, they kind of, to me, I was like, damn, why they ain't stopping this shit? Why they letting that girl get fucked up like that? That's fucked up. They letting her get. After a while, I was like, yo, that's fucked up. They letting her show off on this girl. But that girl was game as a motherfucker to me. She was just like a slow. uh See, the alligator dogs I seen was kind of big, rough, and slow. But I heard but see, that's just my area. I heard they was known for being speedy and shit and wrestlers and shit. I ain't see them ones, but I seen them big rough ass slow ones, just straightforward ones. And that's how that girl was. Her style was more like blue. But look, some of the shit she was throwing was some old school shit. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this: if they was in a street fight, I don't know. That girl, something different hit about that other girl, man. That other girl was strong as shit. She just was like slow. She just was slow. But that motherfucker was taking all them punches, man. Taking all them punches and throwing them. I was like, what the fuck is boom? Cause Clarissa was like some fast ass shit, fast hitting. But Clarissa don't hit hard enough for me. But they females, they was rocking. But I did notice, like, for all the shit, put it like this. Salute both of them. Salute both of them. Salute both of them. Salute both of them for doing them. And I know Mike Dan. I understand what Mike Dan say. I hope Mike Dan. What I said, Layla Ali said they was trying to get it on with Clarissa, and Mike Dan said, I hope not. Cause Mike Dan like Layla. I like Layla too. And Mike Dan said, man, I hope not. Man, I hope hey yo. But nah, I can see though. I don't know. I can see I don't know. I can see somebody dropping Clarissa. I don't know why. I just see somebody. I can see somebody putting her to sleep though. I don't know why. But she fast as a bitch, nice as a motherfucker. Movement was vicious, doing her thing. But I seen that old school pressure that girl was putting on her, that old school alligator type shit putting on her. She just didn't have. She that's all she had. But it's something about that the pressure though. It's something about that pressure. If it was a little bit more turned up, something about that pressure. If it was a little bit more turned up, make me think something up in there about that. Got to put some turbos on it, like Buffalo Soldier said he did with his dogs. Put the turbos on for Raw and them. For Raw and them. She needs some turbos. She needs some turbos on it. Clarissa got the turbos already. I know Papoose tore that up. No, he tore that up that night. What was that last night? Yeah. Clarissa was living her best life. Salute, Clarissa. I'm sure Shorty got pounded out too. The other one. I'm sure because she got some paper too that night too. I'm sure he pounded her out too. If she wanted to get pounded out, she probably wanted to get pounded out too. Both of them wanted to get pounded out. Yeah. Both of them wanted to get it in. Both of them went right home, right home breeding. Boss said they both got their back beat out. Yay. You already know. You already know they both got it in last night. They both got that motherfucking beat. Hey, got that motherfucking beat down. Straight like that. Straight like that. Oh man. I don't know where Clarissa from, but salute. Shorty from Baltimore though. The other one from Baltimore. I ain't she a champion though. She was a champion. She was a champion. She was a middleweight champion. I think this was their second jump. I seen the first one. She pushed Clarissa down. Shorty strong as a motherfucker. I'm telling you, she that old alligator type jump. Roll up, top shelf. Roll up, my nigga. How you doing, bro? Oh yeah, and what Garcia was hitting hard. Garcia was hitting hard. What y'all think about that jump? Garcia was hitting hard. Garcia was hitting hard. Rough ass curse style, straight rough ass curse style like a motherfucker. You know they already gonna think that. You know that's y'all know y'all saying that. Y'all know y'all say, oh yeah, Kurt, he hitting hard as a bitch though. You know he try and go do his thing right, hit hard, woo, woo, woo. But you already know what it is. You already know what it is. Already, once he get in trouble, you already know he gonna pack it in. He ain't got no problem with taking a knee. He ain't got no problem with taking a knee. Good performance though. Good performance. Good performance. They still using him. They still using that dog. They still using him. Good performance. So is Ryan is the younger one? Danny, which one better, Danny or Ryan? Somebody help me out. Which one better, Danny or Ryan? And who the oldest? I think my Puerto Rican peoples up Philly be cheering for them niggas. I think my peoples up Philly fuck with them. The Garcia motherfuckers. I think they know him or something. Or grew up with him or some shit. But I think they fuck with Danny though. Well, when I used to be up there, they used to be talking about Danny. I don't know. Which one better, Danny or Ryan? Let me see. You got a chance to breed the Zebo, and you got a chance to breed the Red Boy. Who you choose? I'm going right there with y'all niggas. You got a chance to breed the Zebo, or you got y'all want to dig in history. Let's go. You got your best female right now. Boom, boom, boom. You got a chance to breed the Red Boy, or you got a chance to breed the Zebo. Which one y'all pick? Holler at me. And I'm doing that for a reason. It's a method to the madness. Okay, Twan, it's Carissa from Detroit. Salute Detroit. Up in the building. Salute Bullethead. I seen you cheering because Clarissa beat up on Baltimore. I heard you say that shit. That's all right. And I seen that little corny ass flurry you threw up on there talking about blap, 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 blap. Them little punches you was throwing. That shit looked weak as a motherfucker, Bullethead. You better stay pretty. Stay in your lane. Don't be trying to be throwing them things. Them girls knock your ass out. Knock your ass out, Bullethead. Stop playing. I see you. I see you on your live throwing your little flurries. I came over there and saluted. Saluted. I was right behind family. I just ain't coming at you. I just came with a salute. I see you throw your little punches and shit with your blonde wig on and shit. Talking about, yeah, Detroit. Boom. And she was from Baltimore. I heard you say all that shit. That little ass flurry you threw after you said that shit. I said, man, you better stay your ass in your lane. You better stay your ass in your lane. Them girls tear your ass up. Them girls tear your ass up, bullet. Stop playing. Hey, I don't know if she could beat that big girl with no hands. She'll knock that big girl up in a fight. I don't know, cause that big girl looked like that big girl was dead game. That big girl looked like, and I seen that big girl push Clarissa down one time before. That big girl naturally stronger than Clarissa. You know what I mean? Man, that big girl gonna do something different. She old school. She want be able to grab you too. and get her shit off. Clarissa just getting her off on the boxing shit or whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? So Clarissa always gonna knot her up. But she a bitch, you could tell she don't give a fuck about getting knotted up, face getting swollen shit. She gonna keep on coming, looking like Frankenstein. Clarissa kind of worried about, I don't know if Clarissa worried about her pretty face yet. I don't know that. I can't say that. She seemed like she trying to be a rock star, so she might shy away from shit more than that. That girl wasn't shying away from nothing. That girl wasn't shying away. She wasn't giving a fuck about no pretty face. Clarissa more worried about a pretty face. See, it's a difference. How you shy away from the punches and shit. It worked for her now, but when you get up with against enough a motherfucker that don't give a fuck about their face either, and they got some skills like you fast as you, oh no, now you in trouble. Like you see all them times she pressed her up against the ropes. When she pressed her ass up against the ropes a couple times when she was strong, she was pressing Carissa up against the ropes. But Carissa was hitting her, getting hers off because she way faster than her. But Shorty was pushing her up against the ropes, trying to lean on her. So like in a street fight, it would be kind of different because you got motherfucker gonna bite you, hold your motherfucking hair, hold your head. That's a big broad. It's a big thickums. Both of them big thickums, but Shorty looked like she a little bit stronger. I don't know. And she ain't trying to be as pretty as Clarissa. Just Toyo's analytics. But salute to both of them. I could tell you one thing I knew. Just by seeing them motherfuckers clutch. I know I was thinking Papoose don't want no problems with her. And whoever the other girl man is, don't want no problems with her either. Them motherfuckers is yes men. Cause they black women too, and they know how to throw their hands. Man, they will fuck Pat. I don't care. And Papoose know how to box. But he can't beat Clarissa. He cannot beat Clarissa. I would put my money on Clarissa. And motherfucking that other girl, I would put my money on her against her husband. Man, them motherfuckers will go right there with them. Them niggas better not act up. They better not act up on them two motherfuckers. They better not get caught cheating. They go, well, shit. They better not get caught cheating. One of them motherfuckers break one of them motherfuckers' jaws or something. One of them break their motherfucking jaws, catch them niggas on a sneak and shit. Break their motherfucking whole shit. Break their whole shit for real. Break their whole shit for real. Or some old quiet shit. Don't even say nothing. Just make sure they can get the nigga lined up so they can crack his shit. Like, fuck it. I know the nigga gonna try to beat me because he a man and crack his shit. And then hit him with a pan or something. Like, come on, man. They ain't getting in them people business. They ain't saying nothing to them people. You see them motherfuckers. Motherfuckers ain't. Papoose quiet as a bitch, living his best life. That's the best thing probably happened to him. Salute, Papoose. Salute. He got one right there. Salute. Remy was bad too, bad black, but Remy will pop you. Remy will pop you. Now he got one that'll knock you out. Remy will pop you though. Remy done went jail for popping motherfuckers. So you know what I mean? Salute, Papoose. I feel you. He couldn't even really, he had to be a yes man with Remy too. She would pistol whip his ass or potty pop his ass. I'm pretty sure she would pop his ass. He can't try that tough guy shit leaning on her. You can't lean on them black women like that. You can't try that tough guy shit leaning on Remy or that girl. Remy gonna pop you, and that other dude, that other girl to knock your ass out, probably break that nigga jaw. You just got beat on him. You just got beat on him though. You know what I mean? You got beat on him every chance you get. You got beat on that. They want you beat on them though. Not hit on them, but like beat the trim up. They want you to knock that trim off the box. That's how you quiet them down. You gotta knock the trim straight out the box. Quiet them down. They be quiet as a motherfucker. Them ones. You gotta knock it straight out the box though. Good breeding. You Got good breeding jump. Good breeding jump. Cause the look, it's cause of the look. It's the same, it's the look. It's the look. It's the look and the pushing things forward. Pushing the shit forward a little bit and all that. They're gonna help out as much as they can, but you still gotta be able to be alright. You know, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, same type shit, but you gotta be right. Sugar Ray Robinson, but they really was right. They really was right. But it was monsters out there that you know what I mean. That niggas knew that kind of felt like with like it was different for those all those pretty boys. You could name a monster that was they arch nemesis that they end up beating, and you could kind of say it was you could kind of say it was a storyline behind it. Like they're gonna push the other one forward, but them pretty motherfuckers was nice though on the dude side. I ain't gonna lie. Like those ones was nice. Like Sugar Ray was nice. Muhammad Ali was like that. Sugar Ray Robinson was like that. So even though they had the pretty boys, they still had skills. But it was always a monster nigga, just like you saying, it was always a monster nigga that was their arch nemesis. That they knocked off like a hero type shit and move forward. And you wonder if it's set up like that. Think some niggas was even paid to take falls and shit against some of them niggas. Think Sonny Liston maybe, you know. They say, different shit. Different shit that you never know. You never know what's really good. You never know. It's the same in the bulldog world too, I think. Some of them motherfuckers that come off them good ass lit up pedigrees and shit, they don't never get to go see them Joe Frazier's and them motherfucking them other motherfucking joints like that be them motherfuckers. Some type of way they don't get to meet up, or when they meet up, some type of way it always be slanted towards the prettier pedigree motherfucker. I don't know. Just kind of. Especially if it's a machine. You know what I mean? If it's a machine going on, they gonna try to get that win. They gonna try to get that win. Or they ducking. Same shit was going on. Same just like boxing. Cause people get heavily invested in these fighting lines, even in the boxing world, any fighting stock, even UMC or whatever, MMA and all that. You got families out here been fighting for years and fighting gyms, gyms built and shit, time invested, families invested time away from their wives and shit, arguments with their wives and shit. Gotta get Junior to be a champion, shit like that. Fighting for these dreams and shit like that of these champion fighting things, right? They paying the cost behind the scenes. So yeah, when they could rig it up for them to win, because they really need that win. They family then went years and years dedicating their life to fighting. They ain't win shit yet. Junior need to be a champion, man. Junior need to be a champion, else it ain't gonna look good for families that been breeding for this shit for years and got camps and got this. If we just let a fly by night motherfucker just come in here and knock Junior head off tonight. So yeah, shit be set up, man. Junior, the nigga who fighting Junior might not make. It's gonna be so much shit happen to him for him to make it there 100%. Sabotage, all types of shit. And at the end of the day, he might even get paid under the table to take a dive. Look, you gonna have to take a dive, motherfucker. It's the same shit. It's the same shit, man. Ain't no way. That kind of deterred me when I was younger from fast lane things and shit because I learned earlier. Like I told motherfuckers, like my first joining is the man made a champion of a dog off me off a puppy and shit. Like so, uh, my introduction to that crazy shit was wild. So I knew off the top, I learned off the top that to even be around certain motherfuckers, you had to have some protection or some way to give you a fair shake, some way to give you even a chance around these motherfuckers. Well, else get out the fucking way. Get out. Don't even indulge. Don't even indulge. Don't even do it to yourself. Don't even do it to yourself. Cause like ain't no way you gonna be thinking that you just could come somewhere, come somewhere and they might. Only way you could do that is believe me, they setting your ass up like a fat rat. They feed your ass to blow your ass up to get you good. Feeding you, making you fat to get you good. They'll do that shit to you. Feed you, get your hat big, get your head big, get your pockets swole. Make sure they soup you all up, make you nice fat for the plucking. They'll definitely do that too. All that's incorporated in things when you competition, when this shit out here. It's corporate world too. Everything. It's the same type of aggression. It's the same type of aggression. You have to protect yourself. The more higher you climb in the food chain, you want top notch shit. It's top notch vultures. It's top notch wolves up that bitch. You at the bottom of the barrel. It's bottom of the barrel crabs and shit. Crabs in the barrel. Oh nigga, at the top is still crab mentality. Top notch crab mentality. Top notch Wolverine shit. Top notch shark shit. Top notch grifting shit. Top notch every fucking thing, nigga. And the dogs is good. Motherfucker, and the game is good. The grifting game is good. Motherfucking the grift game so good they could take a bad dog and win. It's certain they know the politics of different shit. Make a motherfucker champion way before you can do with a great dog. They just got the popularity. They just know how to make the moves. They just know how to go to these shows, get it cracking with the judges, do this different things. Man, it's about the ways you move. It's the same shit in corporate life, in life period. It's the same shit when you booking women, bad women and shit. Thorough ass women, it's the same type shit. They like motherfuckers that's making them smile and shit. They don't like a motherfucker that's got the grumpy face on. You know what I mean? Salute the workers, but they salute the workers too, because they know they need a steady motherfucker that's gonna work. But they don't like they don't like the workers, the stress of the workers. So the workers got a lot of stress with them, and we do what we want to do. So only time I'm just talking for me. I don't know about y'all workers, but only time. So the grift game to me, the grift game is with the ladies. They want you to make them smile and shit. Fuck your life, your bulldog life, nigga. You know what I mean? Some of them don't want to hear that bulldog life shit, whatever, whatever. They want to hear when you come to their motherfucking lane. They want you make them smile. So yeah, they want the grift game. They want the grift game, motherfucker. But make it be right for them. Make it be right for them. So salute to them. Just make you know what I mean. Boom, boom, boom. Bang. Salute to them. But yeah, all over that shit. All over. Yeah, but man, don't be mad at it. Just understand it. I learned early and the shit, and it let me know early. And it saved my life. It saved my life and it saved me a lot of trouble. Saved my life and a lot of trouble. Learned at an early age. Learned at an early age. Oh, shit. Yeah, it get to a point where it's though it don't even matter if you got the best dog. Nigga, it don't even matter if you got the best dog. Who you came with? Who you came with? who who is you? Who is you? Shit. Shit. Motherfuckers will write that shit the way they want write it. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit, man. It ain't, man. Everything ain't for everybody. So if you get a chance to whiff that shit, man, don't know that shit and get in your fucking lane and mind your motherfucking business and all that type shit. And that's what the fuck I did. Scoot the fuck on. Scoot the fuck on. But see, me just being young and having dogs and being, walking with the dogs, dogs take you anywhere. Dogs will lead you anywhere. You boom, boom, boom. And again, like I say, I'm not talking to the supernatural niggas and all that. I'm not talking to the supernatural niggas. I'm talking to the regular folks, man. The regular folks, man. The regular folks, man. Regular folks, man. I ain't talking to the supernatural niggas. Supernatural niggas, y'all be great. Whatever it is, so don't get it twisted like I'm coming at nobody and nothing like that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not disrespecting no supernatural niggas and none of the supernatural work. Like I say, everything understood, none of that. Like fuck that. What I'm talking about to the regular motherfuckers and all that shit, you know? And I'm a regular motherfucker. We all regular motherfuckers around here. We workers, man. And sometimes one of us will pop up every now and then and end up being great. Out us regular motherfuckers. And that's why we love the workers. And we do what we do and we talk and chill. And then we love when our eyes be great. And they slide through. They slide through. They slide through. Y'all see them slide through. We love when our top niggas come through. Let it be known that they at home down here and shit. So that's enough for us right there to feel great. Cause they don't forget where they came from. Even though I never had no dog like Top Shelf. Top Shelf come through here all the time. Salute Top Shelf, Bo. Come through here all the time like that, man. You dig what I'm saying? The work that motherfucker put in, I'd never be able to be like that. Never had a dog like that. That motherfucker said, I ain't never seen no dog like that. None of that type of shit. So, but the fact he feel enough to come down with the workers and whatever the shit is, he respect that type of work too. Like I ain't gotta be a supernatural nigga. We ain't gotta be supernatural. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. So that means something. One of us, and then it's somebody with integrity too. So that show you when one of us make it, one of us make it, how official they try to keep it too. You did. That's a statement too. You feel me? And that's why I talk about that shit every chance I get too. Cause like that's a statement like that a motherfucker making. So like how can I not be emphasizing that shit? You dig what I'm saying? Why not? That's like somebody work that's really like that. So the integrity's there that niggas like to talk about. So it's covering all sides of the fence. And that shit is not like everybody ain't like that, man. That nigga supposed to have magazines, t-shirts, hats, dogs, and all that type shit. That's how I look at it. And we supposed to support. I would try to get me some shit. I'm trying to tell you, y'all already know. Wanted the dog. I wanted a motherfucking top shelf jump. One of them type of jumps. Just like y'all niggas be wanting the Tom Garners and all that type shit. Y'all want the Tom Garner stuff? I be wanting the top shelf type shit. Niggas be wanting these type shit, this and that, this and that. I be wanting that top shelf type shit. I ain't gonna front. That's just my choice. That's my choice. It's good. That's good that you could be my age and still get refreshed by some shit. Make me feel youth again, young again, seeing a nigga curried it like that for real. All the shit I've been through, you know what I mean? All the shit I've been through, man, shit. A nigga really, really curried it like that for real? Shit, just keep hope alive type shit. It's niggas like that for real? Oh, it's niggas like that for real? Damn. Gunslinger, motherfucking gunslinger with the dog type shit on our side of the boogie. Just like they got Fat Bills and they got all the names they got, man. We got a motherfucker. We got a gun top shelf gun type slinging motherfucker with a motherfucking joke. That nigga stop playing. Boogie season, man. Yeah, like what? Like, huh? Huh? And made it to where as though he could talk to us just like they folks could talk to us. Just like they folks could talk to us. Just like they folks could talk to us good and shit like that. And they folks talk good and shit. Fat Bill and them talk good. All them guys talk good. Got good work. Salute. They work breedings and shit out here. And we got one eyes. We got one eyes. We got one eyes with good integrity. Good integrity fucking with the Jeep Red Boy Rascal. Salute. Hey. And I'm telling that to the young ones that might be looking and shopping sometimes or whatever, incorporating and different things, or even just want, giving them another direction, what it's like on our part of the side of the boogie. Good knowledge, good knowledge, good knowledge that you can listen to and chop up, listen to and chop up and be alright with. Go fact check or whatever the fuck you want to do, whatever, and be like, oh, talk our type language, hot dogs and beans, make you feel like somebody when you ain't. That you know you been right around here. Gets knocked off on YouTube and all that. Can't even get it in. Come on, man. Bulldog life, real shit. Can't even talk about the motherfuckers. Can't even talk about shaking shit up. Shake type motherfucker, shake shit up wherever the fuck motherfucker go, shaking some shit up. Gotta get him out of here. Gotta get him out of here. Come on, man. Gotta talk about it so they can't get him out of here without it, motherfucker, without like we ain't got our eyes on him. Let him, the more we celebrate him, the more it should be harder for a motherfucker get up out of here. Like, hold up, you can't do that. Hold up. But I'm just talking. I'm just talking. Got one more I'm gonna smoke with y'all. But yeah, that's the top shelf came up in the building. But like, yeah. And sometimes he be up in here and don't even be saying shit. Salute to HB with the rainbow on top. Top and bottom. We gonna say that part too. Piece of history. HB got a piece of history. For the up and comers that want to keep their eye on history too. Salute to that part. Top and bottom rainbow. Salute to you. Good things to you in the future. Hope everything are good for you. You know what I mean? I'm cheering for that shit. I'm cheering for that shit. Cause I don't want you know, I don't know. I'm just cheering for that shit. I'm cheering for that shit. How about that part? I'm cheering for that shit. Young fan, salute. Yeah, man, but we gonna get it right, man. Salute the workers. Salute my nigga, my motherfucking nigga, JBC. You too. I ain't heard from you in a minute. Hope everything all right for you. Wherever you at, I hope everything all right, bro. Just speaking. You already know. Salute JB Senior. Good brother, good brother. Yeah, ain't no excuses really now. Ain't really no more excuses. Excuses getting slid out the motherfucking door for you not doing what you supposed to be doing. That's all it is. That's what the change is. But it been like that. It always been like that. You already since you was a kid, you know that. So this ain't new. Just you older seeing this shit, seeing shit change to where as though you gotta be accountable for shit. That's what be seeming like it's changing. You got motherfuckers being having to be accountable for shit that they wasn't having to be accountable for at certain times, different things, different generations, different shit. But it's the same shit when you was little. You doing shit till you get your ass whooped. Same shit. When you older, you gonna be and as a just like that as an individual, it's like that as a whole. The world doing stupid ass shit till they get their ass whooped. Community doing stupid shit till they get their ass whooped. Keep on doing shit till you get your ass whooped. It's just a cycle of shit. And sometimes, motherfucker, you either on the side watching the cycle, or sometimes you be in the line being activated, getting ready to get your ass whooped eventually. Sometimes that's all it is. Sometimes you be on the side like watching the shit. You might be a watcher at some points. You ain't in all of them. Some motherfuckers be activated in all the cycles of the ass whoopings and all that, enjoying the upside and getting the ass whoopings when it's ass whooping time. So y'all know it too. Some of you niggas is still alive if you alive through all them cycles. Most of us are gonna die in a cycle like that. But if you in the side, hopefully you're on the side and you can watch the cycle, observe it and learn. If you in one of them bitches, hopefully you realize you in a cycle and get the fuck up out before it's ass whooping time and act right. Act right. Minimize what you got be because like you gonna have to be accountable for this shit. And when I say that, it's just based on when you getting over. That's what I'm talking about. When you getting over, you getting over. You know what I mean? You cheating some type of way. You getting over. You know you getting over. You ain't had to do and then don't be greasy with it. Don't be greasy with it. But like when you know you wrong, when you know you wrong. When you know you're wrong, them type things. That's the only things I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the little things that we all, I ain't talking about them minor things. I'm talking about when you know you getting over it and you ain't supposed to. And you just keep on and you gonna ride it out. You one of them motherfuckers. And it's different levels. You greasy here, some greasy with it. Think they supposed to be able to get over. They think they smarter than the next motherfucker and all that type shit. Seeing cycles. It's different cycles. That's why you learn to not hate. You learn not to hate because it might look like a motherfucker winning, but you don't know their whole story. You don't know that motherfucker might be supposed to be winning. Cause somebody else might have been sacrificed for him to be winning. You don't know all that. So you supposed to be just not concentrating on that dumb shit. Cause the motherfucker could be looking ill as shit, doing all the other opposite shit of what he supposed to be doing, but look like he enjoying nothing can happen. Boom, boom. You can't try that shit because he doing that shit. You don't know what the fuck is going on for him to do that shit. And eventually, the way shit go, you already know that shit ain't gonna be. It's somebody gonna have to be accountable for the shit. So ain't no sense you even getting caught up in that shit. Different shit, man. And you can transfer all this shit in different shit if you look at it. Breedings, dogs, all that shit. All that shit, man. Life, all that shit. It's general shit if you know how to place the parts, place the pieces there. But all that shit is cycles. Cycles, yo. Some of us, we all blessed when we make it through them motherfuckers. But been going through them since we was born. We go through them. We do shit to until you. And I'm not talking about your regular shit. I'm talking about shit that you know you wrong in different things. And if you still doing that type of shit, you don't. It's just cycles of shit. Shit moves different places, different places. Same shit that you used to could do in your area at one point in time and shit like that. And you say shit changed because you can't do it no more. Oh, somewhere else it just start getting like that. Somewhere else, see, you get caught up in your own world and all this. You think shit changed and all that shit. Nah, nigga, it just moved. It just moved. It cycles. You on just cycle over. That shit over right there. Bro, somewhere else it just started. It's the same shit. But you got people, some people that can go and they got resources so they know these things. But if you got some people that never know these things, they get stuck in certain spots and certain shit, so they only know that shit. They don't know. They don't know the certain shit. They just don't know. But the one thing about not knowing, you ain't gotta be accountable for the shit you don't know. It's when you know shit. That's when you got to worry about the shit. When you don't know, it's like you really ain't got to be accountable for it some type of way. But it's when you start knowing is what you got to worry about. That's why you motherfucking know it alls and shit like that. Motherfuckers that think they know it all, don't worry about that shit either because they got to be accountable for all the shit they know. If they know that shit and they ain't acting on that shit. King T up in the building. Salute the king. Salute. New Family Blacks workers already up in this motherfucking cap rack. Salute. Everybody getting it in. Scratching to the mouth of Monday. Salute. Step brother already. We just kicking it. I'm just, me just taking it off the top, talking to the workers, man. Smoking a couple L's. Ready to get up out of here. We got this last half a L. So, and I've been seeing the patterns out here. Different shit. I guess it's in the algorithm. Y'all putting it in the algorithm. A lot of people saying health. Salute health. I've been noticing that. So salute health too. Salute health, good health. Salute that. We gonna salute good health too. We gonna salute the good health, mental health and physical health. We gonna do all that. Some type of way we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out some type of way. Whatever need to be figured out, it'll get figured out. Or whoever trying to figure some shit out. Some people ain't trying to figure nothing out. I don't know why I'm always a nigga that's always trying to figure shit out. I don't think it'd never be a time that I ain't trying to figure some shit out. That's what's fucked up. I ain't gonna say it's fucked up, but like that's like an ongoing motherfucking like I ain't gonna never like it ain't no end. Shit ain't gonna get figured out. It's always gonna be some shit that need to be figured out. It's always gonna be some shit that need to be figured out in my world. That's just how it is. I'm always trying to figure some shit out. I don't remember a time I wasn't thinking about some shit. The workers, man. The workers. The workers. Always been a nigga that got three things going at once. On sitting down there, I'm gonna have some music. Even I'm gonna have music playing. I'm gonna have the TV on. I'm gonna have, and I'm gonna be doing something. That's just me. People come in. They come in. They get confused. They be like, "What the fuck is like? You looking at TV? You listen to the room." I be forgetting, like, you know what I mean? Cause I know it. I know it. I know it. But like it'll confuse another motherfucker when they come in. Some people don't like that shit. They be like, "Yo, turn one off or something like that." I could dig it because I forget motherfuckers ain't on that shit. Boom, boom. Moving and shit. Moving. Power napping and moving. Working. Power napping and moving and shit. Dogs barking. In your sleep. Power napping and working. Then when you gotta go work, but it's good. I don't know how y'all shifts is where y'all do y'all thing. So you set your shift up however you gotta get it. However, you know. So your shifts could be different. I don't know where y'all work at and what y'all do. So your shifts could be different. I had many of a different variety of shifts. From fast food shifts, construction shifts, warehouse shifts, block, on the block shifts. Oh my goodness. And it always had a dog shift. Ever since I became grown, ever since 18, 19, became grown, always had a dog shift. Dog shift became relaxation. Dog shift was a relaxation when I was a young motherfucker. When I was a young motherfucker, all the other shit was like, getting it in. Boom. When I get to my dogs, that's relaxation. That's relaxation. Enjoying the work with them jokers. Enjoying the work with them jokers. That's what I say when you getting the best with them when you young. Out there, when y'all young out, when you start getting older, you setting your ways, you seeing your dogs, your environment, you contaminated by your environment and your experiences. You're an old scarred up motherfucker. You feel me? You're an old scarred up owner of dogs. You know what I mean? So your experiences and shit, it comes off of you when you running across these young motherfuckers. They full of dreams, full of shooting to the stars shit. And they really could do it. Like the same shit you was doing, like the same shit I was doing. And the shit that we be saying to them it sounds like slowing them down. That's what it sounds like. I know it does. When we be saying certain shit to them, it sounds like we putting brakes on them. It sounds like the shit we be saying to them is putting brakes on them. Cause it be sounding like we saying they can't be like it sound like we be, and don't let it be like nigga like me say talking to them. Cause I'm saying shit to them whereas though it's just gonna sound like what I mean. You putting the brakes on the motherfuckers or something. Yeah, it be sounding like you be putting the brakes on them and shit. But the ones I care about, I definitely be putting the brakes on them. I ain't gonna lie to you. So they right for feeling like that because I am putting the brakes on them. I do be putting the brakes on them. And it ain't nothing wrong with putting the brakes on them. There's nothing wrong with having brakes. Brakes. There's nothing wrong with having brakes. That part. That's why, yes, I do be putting the brakes on the youngest I care about. Definitely slapping the brakes on their ass immediately. Boom, boom, letting them know that they have brakes. Put the fucking brakes on. Pump the brakes, nigga. Know how to fucking pump the fucking brakes. Yeah. Especially if I get around them, I care about them and shit. I always been like that. You know what I mean? You bulldog shit, attract bulldog shit. Boom, boom, boom. And to survive, you better know how to put the fucking brakes on. You better know about mashing gas and all that type shit. Where to mash gas, how to pump the brakes. Motherfuckers. But you know, saying that to the young motherfuckers, a lot of young motherfuckers, it's like they don't like brakes being put on them. They don't like brakes being put on them. Some of them take it more aggressively than others. Some of them take it more aggressively than others because it goes straight to the aggression. Very few of them take it as a jewel. There's three types of ways they're gonna take of it. The smallest percentage of them is gonna take it as a jewel. The other percentage above that is going to take it and be quiet. Don't really. They gonna hear you and they gonna go home and let it marinate. They ain't gonna let you know they either way. They just gonna go home and marinate. The third one is gonna take it aggressively, like you trying to stop them from being great, and like you hating on them and all that type shit. And those the one, and I'm talking about people you care about. I ain't talking about you just going out here trying to save the world. I'm talking about people that you care about, that's around you, young ones, bulldog style, boom, 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 whatever it is, bulldog style in life. We ain't gotta be taught nothing illegal, but we taught life period. And you care about them, and you trying to tell them, sir, you're gonna be putting brakes on them. You're putting some type of brakes on them. Simple as that. And a lot of times, the aggressive ones that was aggressive, it's a beautiful thing when they double back and understand and realize. It's a beautiful thing when those aggressive ones, if y'all survive the aggressiveness and they come back and say, you know what, boom, 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 they recognize it's a beautiful thing because they end up helping you out being one of your best motherfuckers. You understand? But y'all had to make it through that shit. But uh that's not a lot of that either. Very few of them gonna double back, even if they did learn that what you was kicking was really for the real, and they not gonna double back even if they learned it. But the ones that double back, oh, they took that shit serious. Like they really understood and was like, yo, and I acted like that, like yeah, this is some real shit. Bloom, and they make it their mission to go, to be with that shit. It's like that. But it's all about the real shit, man. It's all about the real shit. And these only motherfuckers I'm telling you that like you care about. This is not for everybody. You can't do this for everybody. You don't even open up your mouth for everybody. You don't open up your mouth for everybody. You dig what I'm saying? You can't. You can't. You don't even got time to do that. You can't. That's just your job. That's just your job and shit. But basically, the workers come across people. You're gonna come across people. At home, you're gonna come across people. You're either gonna have youth in your house, or youth gonna be around you as a worker. Youth is gonna be around you. And it's for a reason. If you're attracting the youth, it's for a reason. And if you're a worker, you cannot make that shit because they attracted to you for whatever's going on, and it might be looking easy to them. So your thing is to not let them, to please do not make them think the shit is easy. That's the worst fucking thing, and that's probably why they be around you. And that's why I say the shit you be saying to them gonna seem like you putting brakes on them. But like it's only letting them know, man, that shit is shit that they looking at or whatever, and they looking at it as cause you're not sharing your pain with nobody. You ain't sharing the shit you survived with nobody. It's not on the outside. You might be a smiling nigga, you might be a motherfucker that make the crowd laugh and all that type shit. They just want to be around you because you look like boom and boom. They think everything work. They think you the nigga. And everything you telling them is because you care. You like, motherfucker, you telling them the ugly shit. Let them know. So they not feeling you. Like I told you the three ways they gonna take the shit you telling them. I told you they gonna take that shit three ways. I told you it's gonna be three different motherfuckers that take that shit. Motherfucking, it's gonna be three ways that they take, three different ways motherfuckers can take that shit, man. When you hitting that shit to them. When they attract, y'all might be in that situation now. That's why I'm saying this shit. Might be a reason I'm saying this shit. You got them youngins around you. They look at you as a leader or something, or they look at you as something that they, you know, they look listening or something, and they know, you know that they think that the shit is easy. That you fucking whatever the fuck they around you for, you know, you could tell by the shit they talking and the way they acting around you. You know, you have realized that these motherfuckers think this shit is easy. That's what you realize. And you gonna have to break it down to them the real shit. And when you do, that's if you care about them. If it's any way you can get the fuck away, you might want to get the fuck away. But if you care about them motherfuckers in any way, be prepared because it's gonna be three different motherfucking reactions. And I already told you the three different reactions. That's why you gotta salute the workers, man. It's always work. It's always work, even when you think you ain't working, motherfucker. It's some work going on. That's why you make it mean three different things so they can see six. This motherfucker. Hey, man. Hey, salute, word. Somebody might feel me, understand where I'm coming from, man. It might have been for somebody, I don't know, but it's real. It's some shit, man. It's some shit. Salute the workers, man. And the best way to make them fall off, the one you is let them. If it's some way, some type of way they can see you, uh, some type of way they could you. If it's something, whatever they like that you doing, if it's some type of way you could show them the grimy part of it, the part that yeah, like I go right to walking the dog. I go right to walking the dog. And most of that shit'll fall off immediately around like about you know, they'll hang on for a minute, for a little bit, depending on how the enthusiasm is. But after a while, just walking the fucking dogs and cleaning up shit and walking dogs. A lot of the bullshit will fall away from you. The motherfuckers thinking shit easy. Just walking dogs and cleaning up shit. That's a good way for a lot of the motherfuckers that ain't really about that shit to get away on a straight, getting them away with the work, getting them away with the work. That's what you call getting them away with the work. Putting up the work as a filter system for the niggas that ain't workers. Yeah, show them like the motherfucking like fuck all that going to the shows, getting the ribbons and shit, and going out to eat afterwards and all that, and everybody cheering for you and all that. Fuck that part. Fuck that part. That's what I mean. They be thinking it's easy. Nah, the walking in the rain, shit, when the weather, or when it's a party, when somebody going here, let's go. We gotta walk the dogs. Boom, boom, boom. Or cleaning up shit, constantly the shit, constantly the shit, constantly the shit. See, a lot of times when you zoned in and it's your shit, you're a worker, you don't want nobody, you don't trust nothing in nobody stuff, because you don't trust nobody doing none of your shit when you zoned in, because you don't wanna, nobody gonna take care of it like you. But like if you got time to get them, shake off the motherfuckers, like I say, to shake them off, like yeah, tell them clean up this shit and walk some of these dogs. Let's walk some dogs and let's clean up some shit. We could be some better dog men. We could talk some stories. Now when they doing that, when they doing that, the ones that's doing that with you, shit, it ain't gonna be nothing to talk that shit to them, because y'all gonna be out there doing the work. So they gonna hear the best of things, the best of things. You know what I mean? They gonna hear the best of things. Boom, boom. Just by out there shoveling up shit together and walking doors together. And they'll learn to hit that second hit. They'll realize they done walked so long just by zoning in some type of way. Zoning in some type of way. And then there's so much technology to where as though you really could be you could make it a uh more entertaining type of, more or less of a work when you walking these dogs on long walks now, and with a couple of people and shit like that. Y'all can't be up on each other. You got one in front and the other one pulling to get to that one. You got one that's leading, but he got to leave out with though, because he can't be, you don't want him to be keep looking back, but you want the other one to be, you want the other one to be pulling, you want the younger one to try to follow him, you know what I mean? Boom, boom. Accordingly. So you got different things you'll want to set up, but you got technology now where as though you could do it live while you walk in and shit like that. So it's different shit now to make it jumping. To make it jumping. And walking the dogs and shit like that is basically one of the best things for a dog. So I always salute a motherfucker that say anything about walking a dog. It's one of the best things for a dog. One of the basic things for a dog. I mean, it's like a win-win situation, my motherfucking nigga, for you and the dog. It ain't no top-notch supernatural exercise like these other guys. We talk about supernatural shit and all this other. Man, walking gets you, man, to a different place, man. Walking should be your baseline. The other shit is bonuses, and bonuses come and go. Walking, keep it your baseline. And man, if you find a zone, and I ain't talking to you big camp niggas, cause see the big camp niggas, those the ones that more talk machine and shit. And sometimes we get to bumping heads because I ain't really talking to those guys. I'm really talking to people like the regular motherfuckers and shit. Really, I'm just talking, and motherfuckers supposed to. If you get it, you get it. Other than that, if it's beneath you, fine. If it's above you, hey, if you get it, we right there. But like, yeah, man, walking the motherfuckers, man, zoning in, and like, yeah, uh, it's just different shit. I can't stress the walking more. I mean, I can't stress it enough. I mean, I'm always gonna stretch that part, cause like that's right there for you. And the only ones that don't talk about it is ones that got a lot of dogs. But if they is real camps, they always gonna salute walking the dogs. They always gonna salute walking the dogs. And then when I say that and I stamp that, I don't need the big wigs or big hat motherfuckers that say nothing about how walking a dog ain't gonna do shit for a dog or none of that motherfucker. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that old shit. Walking is like I said. I'm stamping what the fuck I said about walking the dog. All that anybody ever shooting some walking the fucking dog now, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Cause ain't nobody talking about nothing else, whatever. Now, when you talking about something else, you talking about something else. But how can you hate on walking a motherfucking dog? You know what I mean? So like, don't do that. It rub me a certain type of way when I hear you niggas that should know better say something about a motherfucker that's saying or something about walking a daggone dog. Yeah, more walking the better. Ain't nobody saying walking. Don't be trying to compete like do the shit like walking better than these different machines and you doing this and that. Don't compare walking. We're not. Don't try to degrade walking or disrespect walking and try to compare it against technology and good feed and good breedings and this and don't and anything else. Anything else. All that is bonuses. Like I say, the regular niggas, all you gotta do is walk your motherfucking dog, and the more walking you do and shit like that with the dog, you and the dog gonna be alright. Better than most. You're gonna be better than most. You're gonna be better than most that ain't doing this shit. Cause you know why? Cause if consistency beat everything. So you know what I mean? Get out there, walk the motherfucking dog. Let the motherfuckers do their supernatural shit and let them be consistent with the supernatural shit. Do your walking, and every now and then, when you figure something else out to do with them, do that with them. Do your walking. Then when you figure another thing out to do that with them. That's what walking gonna do for you. Walking gonna have you, hey, I might do this. And I got the energy. You know, back when we get back, I'm gonna do this. Try that for a minute. Walking give you energy. Walking give you a chance to think while you working. You walking and you still thinking. Boom, boom, boom. And eventually you breathing too. You breathing too all at the same time. You dig? Oh my, yeah. All of that. That's what I used to do anyway. I'm walking, breathing, thinking, boom, boom, boom. Shit get longer and longer. Boom, 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 boom. Then you gotta go back. Now, that was mostly for one, like I said, one or two dog type of guy that could do that. Now, when you got a rack of dogs, that just make the walking more valuable. That's all I can tell you. The more dogs you get, the value of walking the dogs has went up. Which means one or two dogs, nigga, you and the dog walking, you doing that, y'all winning. Y'all winning. Salute the workers. Y'all getting it. Y'all. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like that for y'all. Now, when you start doing these breedings and having all these dogs, your walking is gonna cut down. The walking and all that good bulldog man you was is gonna cut down. The value of walking a dog is gone all the way up to the roof now. Now you wish you could walk the motherfuckers like you used. Now you saying what these dogs are now that you ain't walking like you used to walk their grandparents. You saying what these motherfuckers is now just off the chain or how they running around now. These other motherfuckers you used to get out that bitch and do the thing with them. You feel me? Now these other motherfuckers you just got out this bitch Shit. Boom. The value of walking a dog shot to the roof. And you might got paid because if you, depending on what type of competitions you in and what type of breedings you got and what type of dogs you got, these dogs got to get walked. So which means, oh, somebody gonna walk the dog, so now you gotta pay. The value of walking a dog has shot to the roof. You can even start a business off walking a dog, walking fucking dogs, and cleaning up shit. Walking dogs and cleaning up dog shit. You can start a motherfucking business off of. Yeah, you will, HB. Only the walkers, only the workers that walk and shit know that shit though. I be telling different motherfuckers that I care about, especially like different people that be complaining about different ass shit. I be telling them. I'll be the first one to be like, man, all you gotta do is grab one of these dogs. I'm telling you, once I learned how to put that filter system up for motherfuckers, I throw it right on up. So when they come at me with boom, 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 that track search, man, all you gotta do is grab one of them dogs, man, walk one of them dogs, start walking the dog, boom, you'll get it together. It'll come right together for you. It ain't for everybody, I guess. Salute to the ones that understand this shit that I'm talking about, and definitely salute the ones that have more, that have multiple dogs, and they really understand what I'm talking about, and they really paying to really do their dogs like that. And they got like a yard, like they got a yard, but they understand what I'm saying, and it's that important to them to where as though some type of way they doing their shit the right way. They either got family members incorporated or they're actually paying. They're actually paying. They're actually paying because they dogs mean that much to them. There's some people like that. I gotta salute them, especially when they got a rack of dogs, top notch equipment, kennels and shit like that. And somebody's gonna walk the motherfucking dogs, gonna get their walk in every day. Puppy's gonna get their attention every day. And they making sure that their yard get treated like that. Treated like that. They put things in place for their yard to get treated like that. Shit. That's some that's different. That's different. And a lot of them people though, people only the people that know them is the people that know them. That's they don't be tripping off. You notice how they don't even be tripping off a lot of shit either. Like they just do that. They just do that, and that attracts the people that they need to attract, I guess. Just by them doing it, because I never see them doing thirsty ass actions. But maybe though, maybe again that might be me looking at them and thinking that they shit easy. Maybe they had to do a whole lot of thirsty shit or fucked up shit or whatever type shit. It just looked like whatever. Look like whatever I'm seeing. But yeah, I seen motherfuckers that. That's why I saluted. I seen motherfuckers with different type of breeds of dogs, pit bulls included. But that's not all that I seen. I seen other breeders that had a whole lot of dogs, but like they got that shit to where as though, oh yeah, they going them dogs is getting their exercise. It's a rotation. It really is a job. It really is a job. But then I guess they I guess because they selling they selling shit too. So I guess that paid for it. They pay for it like that because they selling dogs. They selling dogs too. I got it. But yeah, exercise. Exercise. Whatever you want to do for a dog, what I was told is that the consistency is the best thing. Like even no matter what it is, it's like you want the best for the dog, and the best for the dog is consistency. And what I'm saying that, which means it don't have to be the expensive shit or the most extravagant of anything, but the most consistent of something, something that something that's good for the dog consistently beats any supernatural shit that can't be consistent. That can't be consistent. So that's a thing you want to kind of plan for before you do certain things. Incorporating certain shit, you don't know if you're going to have the time to do it consistently enough for the dog to get the benefits out of it. It's better for you not to do that. Where we at? 2:52. Push it to 3 hours real quick. 8 more minutes. Rock with y'all. So we scratched into the mouth of Monday. We scratched into the mouth of Monday. It went another 3 hours on them. Went another 3 hours on them, and the numbers looking beautiful, matching up. Salute the workers as usual. As usual. Whole Baton Rouge up in this motherfucker, balling up in here. Balling been up this motherfucker, quiet as shit. Word up in this motherfucker, giggling as usual. Two smiley faces with a riddle. Salute the quick. Big Tony been quiet as a mother. Oh, he been saying shit. Oh, he said, oh shit, I didn't even see this shit. I didn't even see this. Hold up. Okay, I ain't even gotta. I'm reading because I'm nosy, but I ain't gotta repeat shit. Let me see. Jenny Johnson, salute. I ain't see. I ain't see. What the fuck? Let me see what's going on. uh, uh. I'm still being nosy. Salute, catch dog pops. Yeah, KT. Salute y'all niggas, man. Y'all already know. Shit. Yeah, BR in the motherfucking building. That's right. Yeah, I'm great. Make the rounds, though. Get ready to make the nice rounds. Go get it in real quick. Get them motherfuckers situated. Get them situated. So I gotta make a few runs and all that type shit. I don't know what else good. I think we went through a little bit. I ain't even had a computer on. We ain't talking about nothing. Ballin was quiet as a motherfucker. Ballin ain't say shit today. Salute Ballin, my motherfucking nigga. Salute. With family, Dorian, with Dorian. Family still in the building. You in the building, family? I know he was in here at the beginning. Niggas slid through though. We was good. Easy Monday. Salute. Yeah. Easy jump. Easy joint. Yeah, I used it before HB. I used it before HB. It's alright. It's alright. It ain't. I mean, it's alright. I ain't really tripping off of it. It's definitely okay. It's definitely okay. It's definitely okay. Definitely okay. Only reason why I said I ain't tripping off of it, cause my dog, the like that the shit I be feeding my joints, I really never had a need for it, so it didn't do nothing really that I was no difference. Like that's more for like some I don't know. That's more for like I guess I probably it was no need for when I used it. It was no need for me to use it. So I already had my shit already. Whatever I be feeding already be having them with no need for that type shit. Now that's something that probably that could replace something that I use, but I wouldn't replace nothing I use with that. Like that's a good joint for whatever the fuck it's for. I forgot, but um I think with like a whole bunch of nutrients and shit like that and all that type of shit, whatever. But like I said, that goat milk and that little shit I give the goat milk and wasn't I don't be needing none of that. Now some get back, you know, you might got sickly joints, some sickly joints or puppies, some reason like that. You know, I could see a use for it for some reason, for some get back joints, some type of get back or whatever. You know, it might be that might be a good get back for certain things. You know, that type of thing. More like that. I could see it for that, like more some get back. The mother ain't, something which though that soft that thing, whatever it is, that little jelly type shit, whatever it is. Something that they could get all the nutrients in it, easy to digest or whatever. That's all I thought of. But I'm not an expert at the dying like it, because I think I used it like about 2 or 3 times. I think tried it. The only reason I tried it because I heard people talking about it. Just like the goat milk, though. But when I first tried the goat milk, the goat milk definitely it was something that I noticed. I noticed the difference. I noticed the difference in like I know it was a noticeable difference, and my shit was already you know like I'm telling you on a puppy and young dog and sickly dog experience. Goat milk, goat milk was a noticeable difference in how it helped out, far as compared to me not using goat milk at all. Just goat, just goat milk was powerful, like powerful. You know, dogs that couldn't eat solid foods and shit like that. Goat milk came through many. Goat milk come through. Goat milk come through. Salute goat milk. Salute the goat milk. All right, y'all. We at the 3 hour mark, yo. So I'm gonna go ahead get to it. Get to it. Y'all already know it's your brother Victorio. Y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. I'ma catch up with y'all, man. Y'all already know. Salute the workers. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all already know. Let's get it. I'ma catch up.